ever. And we also send out all cards. So any veteran base cards that kind of skip past, especially in Optic and stuff, we send out all cards, and then we ship next business day, TikTok, so that is now Monday.
Yep.
And we'll keep running this. What's up, Karen?
Yes, Donut Care, you closed us out. Thank you so much. The overlay, can you pop the overlay up one more time? His phone lagged out. Yep. Your name should be on there.
Yeah, Donut Care, your name should be up there. Sorry for phone's lagging.
Raiders, Dolphins, and Jags.
Steve, I just think everyone should offer replay, Steve. I try to get as many other breakers to do it as possible, and quite a few of them have. I don't know it's not hard to provide replays. If they can't go live on YouTube at the same time, they can just upload it after. So I think replays are essential. Nothing to hide, right, Steve? Karen, there shouldn't be anything we're hiding. Not enough of them do replays. All right, here we go. Good luck. We have Malachi, Aeneas, Dante. I love Finest. It's been a minute since we've opened it. All right, we have Lance Briggs, Jim Everett. Rams is the 150 with a Bryce Young, Marvin Harrison on the Finest debuts, Foster, and Chris Braswell. We get 2 autos in these.
Hippie, he was actually in here earlier.
What's up, Hippie? All right, John Elway, T.O., Todd Heap, Peyton Manning. All right, we have a Bo Nix with a C.J. Stroud, numbered to 99. Spencer Rattler in the debut, Doug Williams, Troy Aikman, and a Tyler Newman.
Yeah, Sam.
Is it lagging, Stinky? Are we getting back to the old TikTok that we love? Is it lagging a little bit? Okay. It's not us. We'll see what happens. I've heard TikTok is a little laggy. It's good now? Okay. Michael Pratt, Dwayne Bowe, Warren Moon, Billy Sims. We have autograph here. Good luck. It's working fine now, Dylan. Okay. We have a C.J. Stroud autograph. Who had the Texans?
Nice. Texans. Chris,
little on-card C.J. Stroud. Nice, Chris. All right, Montana to 150. Audric, Calvin Hill, Marshall Falk, and Roger.
The card stands are from Stand Up Display.
Yeah, Stand Up Display makes the best custom card stands.
And if you're just hopping in, we're running this back. It is pinned, and I'm going to give away a team in a minute.
Karen, I think I noticed it in other streams, too. And I think last night I heard it was laggy a little bit. All right, Walter Payton, Kurt Warner, Tavondre Mason, Blake Corum. Here's our other rookie auto. It's Jacob Cowing, 299 for the Niners. With a Barry Sanders, Marvin Harrison, Troy, and Michael Vick.
Nice, Castle.
Steve, Steve, we're already rock bottom on our prices. That's why we fill a lot of breaks very fast, because our pricing is the best out there. So just know, always ask the breakers. But a lot of the breakers, even the deals they give you, are still a lot more expensive than we are. We've just always been cheap from the beginning. It's the only way to do it. Bruce Smith, Lenny Moore, Joe Alt. There's a case hit here.
Stinky.
We have Tim Tebow to 200 with the man on the Malik Neighbors, Giants. Beautiful card. Terrian, Leggett, Cooper DeJean, and Zach Thomas. All right, we have the man, Malik Neighbors, for the Giants. Who had the Giants?
The Giants in this break was... Coleman.
All right, we have Trey, Leggett, Roman, Jacob, Marvin Harrison Jr. That is on the rare variation. If you're unfamiliar, it does say it under the number. With Edgar and Cooper to 75, Audric, Caleb Williams, Brad Johnson, and Fred Taylor. All right.
We're going to give away the Browns in the next break because...
It's one of them, Lucky, yeah. They have a few different variations of what they call their short prints and tops. If you're new to like Topps football or Topps in general, they actually put pack odds out. I wish Panini did that. Like how many packs does it take to hit a downtown type situation? So yeah.
Hey, Chatty.
It is. What's up, Chatty? All right, good luck here. We had Jared, Danny Dimes, Quay Walker with an Evan Ingram to 399 for the Jags. Nice Bucky Irving red.
Like Eris, that's right. Like the Eris, Wim.
That Eris was crazy. Congrats, Wim. Wim, have you been watching what the Jaden Daniels going for? I also think there's another one out there, too. That would be a good comp. All right, so we have the filler here with a Roman Wilson and a Ray Davis.
And we are almost full on, or almost half on that next break.
And we can run this quite a few times
So if
tonight.
you missed your team, hold tight. You're watching it, yeah.
All right, Thicky here. All right, Tyreek Stevenson with a J.J. McCarthy RPA. Let's go Vikings.
Nice, Mikey.
Little J.J. RPA for the Vikings. I like it. That is numbered 88 out of 99 on that J.J.
Nice.
All right, Josh Hines Allen to 99 on the red and the Brandon Fisk.
The cracked ice.
Yeah, Steve, we usually run through 7 to 12 breaks pretty fast. So, Steve, we'll run more of them. Nice. Jaden Daniels, number 2. And
Nice.
the Dallas Turner.
C. Wagner.
Jaden Daniels is numbered... Just a second. Let me see what the number is on the back.
No, he did not leave me at the wedding. It was nice.
42 out of 50 on that Jaden Daniels. Who asked that? Who asked that?
Jeff.
Jeff, that's funny. Yeah, I do love the color blast in this product.
Stinky.
All right, we have Xavier McKinney, Zach Moss with a Luke McCaffrey.
Zach, Chad, was definitely a yard work day, huh?
It's beautiful out. Kyle Duggar. We have Cade Stover and Devin Culp. You know what's expensive? Is outdoor lawn furniture. Like a couch, like a set.
Patio
like
furniture.
patio furniture. Like if you go to one of those like regular places, we walked in and they had, was it just one chair and it was like $3,500, and I walked out and said goodbye. All right, James Cook, Nick Bosa. We have out of 25 AR on the patch for the Colts with an Isaiah Pacheco and a Byron Murphy, both out of 125.
The one I liked was $6,500. I'm like,
No.
No.
I'll go to Kroger and buy the one out front.
and replace it every year if you have to.
Yeah. I'm good with the ones we've had for 15 years.
Yes. Pun could probably make us some.
Pun, let's go. All right, we have Travis Kelce, Marvin Harrison contours, and a Jalen Polk. I love these contours. They can be numbered. This one is not. Still got a couple boxes to go. Optic and Cosmic, too. I like this break. Finest in there, I like, you know?
Yes.
Zaire Franklin and a Will Richard.
We're talking about patio furniture, Pun. Is that on your repertoire?
All right. We have filler with a Malachi Corley and an Anthony Gold on the green to 199. No, we're good. We're going to keep the ones we've had forever.
Yes.
All right. Out of 49, Ben Sinnott on the RPA for the Commanders with a Jalen Warren out of 399 and a Bo Nix. This is on the refractor of this, it's the refractor base, not the base. All right, a little Luke McCaffrey. That is exactly right, Sean. It's not what you want to see.
Ha.
That's funny. All right, we have a Contours Wave of Roma Dunze and a Roma Dunze Wave Phoenix. A couple nice roams.
Nice.
For the Bears.
Sam I should say.
All right, now we're going to go Cosmic and we'll end it with the Optic. So good luck. Let's go Cosmic and we'll end it with Optic. Brad, we're waiting for our semi-truck delivery of pallets to come in, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. And Brad, we're doing them over on Fanatics, so cheap compared to even what you can buy them for at Target.
We will do PYTs over here too.
Yeah, we'll do some PYTs here too, that's true. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday. All right, we have Bledsoe, Ray Lewis, and Ben Sinnott. What you want. All right, Bailey. Thank you, Brad. Kelly, Lewis, and Jordan. No, it's actually the distribution center. It's the trucking company at this point, Brad. All right, Dwayne Bowe, Joe Montana, Spencer Rattler, and Franklin. Yeah, Julian, probably on Fanatics tomorrow night. Because we did some last night. We'll be back tomorrow. All right, we have a Jar Jordan, the 75 on the green for the Texans. No, Donnie. All right, Drew Bledsoe, Jim Kelly. We have the Patriots clusters with Gronk, Brady, and Amendola with the Jonathan Brooks. That feels what it feels like, Stinky. Yes, Sir Alex. We just got going, too. All right, Jaden Daniels on the Star Command with the Dub Means.
Hey, Bulk.
Bulk, it was a little lackluster as far as the excitement, but a lot of good defensive players drafted. A lot of good running backs. A lot of quarterbacks got drafted.
A lot of quarterbacks.
That's going to be interesting. All right, we have a nucleus on Dante Hall on the nucleus.
Hey,
Randy
Wade.
Moss and Jonah Ellis. What's up, Wade? Yeah, Browns. Dylan Gabriel and Shadur was a crazy combination there. All right, Phil Simms for the Giants to 150, and a Tyler Guyton.
Julian, I think he feels good. Do you like your Lions picks?
I do like the Lions picks. We needed defensive line. We got a good, incredible tackle, a good edge rusher. We got a good offensive guard that I think is a stud. I even like the receiver we traded up for. Westbrook, Long. All right, we have Caleb and Stroud, not numbered, not worth anything. So what we do with this is whichever team comes up next gets the card. So we're looking for a Texan or a Bear. If it's numbered, we'll roll the dice. All right, we have Wayne Corbett, Brian Dawkins, with a numbered McCaffrey. Look at that. And we'll do the same thing with that one, too. Let's do that, too.
Okay.
So we're looking now for a Texan, Bear, Commander, or Bronco. That one's numbered on the McCaffreys.
Okay.
Is it bad to root for Sam Howell to start? Saul, how are you doing, Saul? All right, Brad Johnson. All right, so this card goes to the Commanders because of Hall. And then we have, wow, lots of clusters in this one. This is the Saints cluster with Mitchell. All right, so this, D'Amico Ryans wins that card for the Texans. And then we have John Elway, Blake Corum, and Jalen McMillan. Stinky. Smith, Walter Payton, Zach Thomas, and Cedric Williams. I just saw what you wrote, Stinky. All right, Reed, Sharp, Tom Brady, and Newton. All right, Manning, Warner, Cribbs, and Benson. Okay, and these we're looking for autographs, of course. And then also we're looking for the Planetary Pursuits, the super short prints, and we got an orange autograph.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's an Equinox, y'all. Get ready. All right, good luck. We have an Equinox to 25. Jim Kelly for the Bills on card, first on print out of 25.
K-Sod.
That's a beautiful card. Little legend on card Equinox auto. Nice, K-Sod. First on print out of 25. I like when there's a Hall of Famer like that, legendary. All right, Denard Robinson, Marino, Eli, and Will Shipley. All right, Gates, Adrian Peterson, Cooper DeJean.
Stinky.
Brittany, what is up, Brittany?
Brittany.
I haven't asked it yet, Brittany. Levis, Steve Young, Stroud, and Gray. Brittany, the question of the night is brought to you by my appetite for tomorrow. What is your favorite place to get a sub, and what sub do you get there? I'm craving Firehouse subs, and I love the hook and ladder. That's my question of the night. I want a hook and ladder tomorrow. That's what sounds good. All right, good luck in Optic. What do you
Jersey
get?
Mike's.
I love Jersey Mike's too. That might be my second of the national chains. Obviously, some mom and pop shops are incredible too.
The first time we ever had Firehouse was in Gatlinburg. Jersey Mike, a lot of Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
We don't have one of those, Julian.
What was it?
Chubba Hut?
Yeah, we don't have any of those.
Subway, Mike's. Okay.
Jimmy John. You like Jimmy John?
I do like Jimmy John's.
All right, here we go. We have Adonai Mitchell on the hollow with the Malik Neighbors.
Okay. Those of you who said public subs,
Pub subs are goated.
pub subs are,
Not all of the country knows what a pub sub is.
yes.
We do have Publix here in Tennessee.
Yes.
The Chipotle cheesesteak at Jersey Mike's. I've never had that one. All right. We have the right team, wrong player. Luke McCaffrey, numbered to 249 with a Devontae.
Subway, Jersey
We don't
Mike's.
have Wawas here.
J-Rex,
We hear
we
about
don't.
we hear about Wawas, but we don't have them. All right, velocity of Roshan Johnson for the Bears. Those pink velocities are numbered to 80.
Quiznos, yes. Yes, Brittany. I think
Brittany,
we're good.
I am happy, Brittany. I feel like they addressed the needs that they needed. All right, Spencer Rattler Blue is not bad in the Brock Bowers base.
That's right teams.
We're looking for the quarterback numbered in these.
We don't have sheets either.
No, we don't. I wish we had good local sub places here, and
Like we do
I
in
don't
Michigan.
feel like we do here in Tennessee. All right, Seahawks with the best tutties and Malik Washington. We were just when we drove past that firehouse today. I'm like, we haven't had firehouse
Yeah.
in forever. All right, Drake May. We're originally from the Detroit area.
Okay, Wim.
We live in Middle Tennessee now, in Nashville. All right, Traylon Burks and Rome. I grew up in Brighton, if you know that area. Not far from Ann Arbor, 45 minutes from Detroit. Mrs. grew up more in Macomb County. Okay, Mrs. grew up in Macomb County.
Yeah.
Killa. All right, we have the green Tavondre Sweat on the lime, numbered to 50.
My brother lives in Macomb, or he did.
Your brother still lives in Macomb?
I don't know where he actually. I don't know his address now. Oh no, he's in Armada.
All right. Oh, he's in Armada. That's right.
Yeah.
I've never had that one, Stinky. Off Gratiot, yeah.
Nice.
All right.
You're gonna.
Jeff Okuda on the orange and Chop Robinson.
Julian's coming to Nashville for a bachelor party. Julian, watch out.
What's that, Fortnite? Fortnite, we're a company, so we get it by the case. We get it by the case.
Hello, Tequila Jack.
All right, we have Bo Nix lighted up and an Xavier Leggett. I wish that was a Black Pandora, and it's not.
You will be crazy. Just watch yourself. Hello, M. Davis.
Julian, if you need to be picked up or bailed out, just give me a buzz.
Brad.
All right, Tyler Algier, strong arm to 149.
Brad was in Franklin and had a Subway. Brad, that is the most horrible thing I've ever heard. You were in Franklin and you had Subway. Next time you're here,
Gabe Davis and Ricky Parasol.
message us. We'll give you easy, quick places if you need something quick.
He's at Vandy, Brittany. Oh, Brittany, let us know. We're
gosh.
around. All right, Joe Milton and Jamari Thrash. Let us
Julian
know.
said he may have to hold you up to that.
Please, Julian, please.
Because these are hobby, and there's 4 in a pack in
All right,
hobby.
Will Levis. Yeah, there's 20 packs in a hobby box, 4 per pack. Just how they've always done it with Optic. All right, Will Reichard, numbered to 199, and then Johnny Wilson.
You're welcome, TikTok. I'm glad that you got it.
Congrats on that duel downtown. All right, BTJ on the throwback rated rookie and a BTJ on the base.
I feel like you should have got it earlier than that, but it's fine. I'm glad you got it.
All right. Ooh, we got redemption. Someone wanted to see redemption. Let's get it. It's one of 3 players.
Okay.
All right, rated rookie RPS, so that's on card. It is Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags. Nice.
Jags, last spot.
On card.
Nice.
It could be Cooper. It's not 2-2.
Nice win. Nice, Brittany.
Wim, every redemption in 2021 was 2-2 Atwell.
Everyone.
Every redemption. All right, we end it with a J.C. Horn for the Panthers and a Jordan Travis. Okay, I'm going to do a recap, and just so you know if you're new to us, we are live, that you can watch replays instantly or anytime you want over on YouTube, so YouTube's up and running.
And we're almost full on the next break.
And we're going to run this. We just started 30 minutes ago now, so we're going to run this back a couple times tonight. So let me do a quick little recap, and we'll go from there.
Ryan, hi. Good to see you. I see you.
Which one, Kurt? What do you mean, Kurt? Oh, you live in Nashville. Let's go, Native. All right, Byron Murphy, Isaiah, Dallas Turner, Zach Moss. These are all the number cards. Josh Hines, Evan Ingram, Cooper, Marv, Tim Tebow, Joe Montana, Marvin Harrison, Jim Everett, BTJ, Will, and Tyler Algier.
It's live autos. Yes.
Yes.
And Phoenix.
Well,
no,
Phoenix he does.
Phoenix.
Optic?
I don't know about Optic.
I don't know about Optic, actually. Jeff Okuda, Sweat, Roshan, Luke McCaffrey. That one was for the Commanders on the Ed and Luke. D'Angelo, the Jaden Daniels, Anthony Gold, Warren, JC, Jordan, Jacob Cowing to 99, Marv, Phil Sims to 150. This AR patch is numbered to 25. A little silver Bo Nix on there. Bo Nix again. Ben Sinnott on the RPA. Traylon Burks. Spencer Rattler was nice on the blue. Adonai Hollow. Rome. A couple of Roma Dunze waves. With Malik Neighbors on the man. That's a case set out of Finest. Bucky Irving numbered. Jaden Daniels was numbered 2. Not bad. CJ Stroud on card auto. CJ Stroud to 99. BTJ. That'll be on card as well. This Jim Kelly was nasty. First time print out of 25. Orange for the Bills. And then a JJ McCarthy RPA numbered to 99.
Nice. Stinky, yes. There are a lot of people who live in the city or in Nashville proper with an address that's still kind of suburby, but then there are suburbs as well. So it's both.
Yeah. All right, next break. Do you have the overlay?
Yep, overlay should be updated.
I'm going to put the overlay up.
There's only 3 teams
There's
left.
only 3 teams left. Same break. So this is the one that's approved tonight by TikTok.
Kurt said, don't sleep on the base inserts for the big quarterbacks. With no hollow versions, they're holding value.
Yes, like those rated rookie throwback ones. Yes. Oh, Hendersonville. Nice, Native.
Nice.
So you know, good card shop up in Hendersonville. Yeah, well, lucky we do them. Lucky we do quite a few breaks in about 3 hours. So we'll be on here for about 3 hours or so, and we'll probably do 6 or 7 breaks.
This guy, thanks for getting the Commanders.
Yeah, Sheps. That's what PJ just said. Native PJ's at Sheps all the time.
You have to stop and get his sub
Lucky.
now.
Sorry, Lucky.
Hey, Godspeed, how are you?
Yeah, Stinky.
Stinky. Devin, we're a company, so.
Devin, let people spend money how they want to spend money, Devin. It's like,
yeah.
You want to go eat a burger at Five Guys and pay $24? Go right ahead.
You're welcome, Alice. Congratulations for winning the breaks.
Yeah.
Or the Browns in the break.
Just tell your
No,
Godspeed.
Joseph. No.
No, Joseph. No,
Final 2.
That was our first to break.
Panthers, Raiders, and Bauer signs in all 3 of the tops. For all 3 of the tops. Products.
That's right, Dylan. If you want to spend $30 at Crumble, go ahead and get Crumble.
That's right.
I used to love Crumble. Now I don't like Crumble anymore. I don't know why. Something changed. I feel like it got sweeter or something.
Okay, Joseph.
Oh my goodness, the chicken salad chick places. Yeah, that place too.
Okay, Dylan. Oh, I see your have a good one. I didn't see before then.
Yeah, Dylan.
Sometimes
Godspeed.
we're good, Dylan.
Godspeed, I'm happy with who the Lions drafted. We needed defense. We got a couple defensive players. We needed offensive line. We got a stud. What's
Dylan,
up, Wim?
sorry we missed it.
Wim, you love chicken salad chick. Which one do you like the most, Wim? What's the one I like?
You like the Fancy Nancy.
The Fancy Nancy. That's the one I like.
Okay, last spot. Panthers. Sometimes when the chat's
Dylan Gabriel did throw me off as well, and then Shadur even kind of threw it even more off. So we know Watson's not going to play, right? He's the 5th quarterback in the room, but they did get Flacco and Kenny Pickett. Like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Brad. Okay. I think we are sold out. We will put the next break up.
M. Davis, I don't understand.
I'm going to get this overlay updated.
I think Shadur was a good pick for them, too. It's just, the Gabriel where they drafted him. It's just so interesting.
Tap out. Thank you for closing us out. We're going to run the break again. We're going to give away another team.
Nick C., you're a Browns fan. What are they going to do? Nick, right now, who's your prediction? Who's your starting quarterback? Is it going to be Kenny Pickett with Joe Flacco backing him up?
Okay, so this is break 1116. The next break is up and pinned, so you can grab your team.
It might be Flacco to start. Yeah. Okay, if you're new to us, replays are available instantly on YouTube. We believe in replays forever and ever and ever. I think every breaker should do that. So it's up. We're live right now, so you can rewind us while we're live on YouTube. So if you need to rewatch a replay, you can. We do ship out all cards, even the veteran base that I might skip past. And everything gets shipped out next business day, which is Monday.
Oh, and I am going to pull up the YouTube and Twitch chat. Sorry,
Yeah.
Nation.
YouTube and Twitch, if you're over there. We're on TikTok tonight, sorry.
And give me a second. I'm going to give away a team in this break.
All right. Here we go. We have Jaden Daniels, and that is the common variation. Caleb Williams, Mitchell, Cade Stover, Johnny, Kurt Warner, Montana, Bo Nix, numbered to 125 on the field generals, Dallas, and a Kurt Warner. Haven't ripped Finest in a little bit, so excited to rip some of it tonight. You do get 2 autos per box.
I did not.
And we are going to run it back a few more times tonight. So if your
Yep.
team is gone and you want to get in, we'll do it again. And no pressure either. Andre Reed, Chad Johnson, Earl Campbell, Jim Everett, first auto, Tony Hill for the Cowboys. That might mean good quarterback auto coming in. All right, Brendan Rice to 75. There's a Drake May debut. Santana, Lad McConkey on the X-Fractor, and a Warren Moon on the Vikings. All right, little Tony Hill. All right, we have Brendan, Keon, Larry, Edgren, Rattler. We have Dallas Turner to 50, second on the print, with a Peyton Manning, Johnny Wilson, Calvin Hill, and Byron Murphy. Thought we had a gold autograph for a second. That one offensive lineman. Yeah, it was an interesting draft. How many quarterbacks end up getting drafted total? Wait, did Quinn Ewers get drafted?
Yes,
He did?
yes.
Who drafted him?
Shoot. I was watching with Noah.
Okay. Adrian, Xavier Worthy, Brock Bowers. With
Dolphins.
Ricky Parasol to 150. Ooh, the Dolphins did. I like it. All right, Bo Jackson, Brett Favre, McNabb, and a Jatavian Sanders. All right, this Ricky is numbered 28 out of 150. He did get drafted in the 7th round. So how many, did someone say, how many quarterbacks does that make that total? That's a lot of quarterbacks that got drafted.
Noah's got all of them.
All right, Randy Moss, Spencer. You said all of them? Just all of them. Troy Aikman. All right, here's our auto. Latu for the Colts. With a John Elway. Marv on the Dynamos. I like that. Archie and a Barry Sanders for the Lions.
12.
That's
12
a
or
ton.
13. 13, David said.
That seems like a lot. 13 QBs. I heard next year's QB class, we know Arch is but a lot deeper and stronger, so. But that's crazy. All right, we have Marshall Cooper, Marshawn Lloyd, Lad McConkey, Luke, Chad Johnson, the 200, Caleb Williams, Drake May. That is a refractor finest. And then we have Brendan Rice, and this Drake May is the uncommon variation. All right, I'm going to give you that, Mrs.
Okay.
We'll get more. Let's get more Bengals.
Let's go.
Sorry if I'm missing some of the chat as it's going. Is there going to be a giveaway for the next
Yes,
break?
I am pulling it up now.
All right, here we go. Good luck. Russell Keenan. We have BTJ out of 49 on the 2-color patch. Not too shabby. With a Micah Parsons, numbered to 249, and a Lassiter. What's up, Harmony? How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Harmony. Okay, the break is up. I mean, the next giveaway is up.
Yes, those contours are sick, and we see Jamar Chase a lot on those, so hopefully we can get one for you. Rams in the next break. Look at that.
Look at that.
Rams in the next break. All right. Mark Andrews, Drake London, Ben Sinnott, and a Chop Robinson. It says Cardinals, but the comments is Rams. That's weird. All right, Scary Terry, Jalen Waddle, Jalen Hurts, and Jared Verse. What's it actually for?
It's Rams.
Okay.
I see Rams in my giveaway and side too.
It'll be Rams. I might say something different accidentally on one, but
okay.
It'll be Rams. Thank you, G-Man. All right, we have Daniil Hunter. Here's a Contours. Bo Nix. Nice. With an Audric estimator behind it.
Yeah, I thought the cards were gone.
Bo Nix is not numbered, but again, these are beautiful. I'd love that whole set, actually. Let's get Color Blast and Downtown this break. Out of 25, Jamal Williams on the patch auto for the Saints. Sick patch. With a Christian Kirk to 125 and an Xavier Legette. Who had the Saints in this?
The Saints? Bill. Bill M.
Nice patch.
Oh, nice, PJ.
Nice, PJ. How was the show? All right, Devontae Smith, Xavier Legette, and a Jordan. What's up, Savage? I
Savage.
See you. All right, T-Law, Zay. We have a Justin Jefferson on the red, numbered to 14 out of 299.
Oh, stop it.
I text him at like 6 in the morning, PJ. I text him early. That's funny you said that. All right, Gus Edwards, filler with a Brock Bowers and a Jordan Jefferson. All right, we have Chris Jones with a Braylon Allen to 149 RPA for the Jets. A Deontay Johnson for the Panthers, numbered to 199 Rook on the base. All right, Jets with an RPA.
Levi, there you go, Levi.
You, PJ, that's funny. All right, Joe Burrow with the Tyreek Hill on the Contours for the Dolphins, not numbered, and the Javon Baker. Yeah, they do give a lot of RPAs and patch autos in Phoenix, and sometimes they give extra too. All right, Patrick Mahomes numbered, always like that, with an Adonai Mitchell. Mahomes is numbered 266 out of 399.
Karen will take it. Hey, Lion Hunter.
And this one, Card Dad, who has the Vikings in this one?
Card Dad.
Okay. We have Laporta with a Keon Coleman on the wave contour and a Caleb Williams numbered in the back too, to 399. All right. Caleb Williams numbered back there, and the Keon Contours is one of the waves. Not numbered, but love the card. All right, let's get into Cosmic, and then we'll get into Optic Hobby as well, too. All right, Zach, let's see if we can make that up here or in Optic. Good luck. Again, if you're new, our replays are up forever. We leave them up forever over on YouTube. And hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Marv signs in this, Joseph, and Finest. We've seen it in this. About 7 days ago, we hit a pretty low numbered Marv on card auto. All right, Bo Nix on the base, and it wasn't a redemption. It was actually in the product.
Actually, yep.
Steve, I think these are like $375. All right, we might have another good autograph here. We have Cole Beasley. Mrs., are you ready?
I'm ready.
Out of 25. Oh, I love these. CJ Stroud again. CJ Stroud to 25 on card. I love these. These are called First Flight.
Wow, that's awesome.
7 out of 25 on card Stroud. Who had the Texans?
Meeting cards.
Nice. No guarantees of autos in those boxes. Usually about 4 per case. All right, John Elway and Nate Wiggins. All right, Griffin, Steve Young, and McMillan. Oh, you're right.
Jersey
Thank you for
Max.
calling that out,
Thank you.
McTickle. That's a jersey match. Yeah, I always forget that. All right, we have Joey Porter and Malik Washington. Yes, Bankroll. There's been, what, 3
Yep.
case hits per case? So we just started. This is our second break of the night. Barry and Chris Braswell. We haven't hit any case hits out of Optic yet. All right, Dawkins and J.C. Latham. First 4 cases we've gone through have all had 3 case hits. 2 of them had 2 downtowns, and 1 of them had 1 plus those other hits. All right, Luke McCaffrey on the Nucleus with a Kurt Warner and a Lad McConkey. Fit some nice dual downtowns, too. All right, we have nice Dawkins out of 150 with a Smith. We love Brian Dawkins. Eagles.
And there's just a few minutes left in the giveaway for the next break, and we are over half full on the next break. We are running this break back.
All right, we have the Star Cluster for the Colts. Manning and Richardson with a rake straw.
JD signs in the Topps product,
Yeah,
not an Optic.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels only signs in Topps product. All right, Bo Nix, John Elway, and Newton. Same with Drake, May, and Bo Nix, and Caleb Williams.
Brock
Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, a bunch of them. All right, Bailey, Graham Barton, and Ellis. That's why I think the best breaks are a mixture of both.
You meant to say Topps, yes.
Yeah. Alex, I need to put that on.
Yeah, a couple people said it was crazy.
All right, we have Caleb Williams on the Launch into Orbit die cut with a Frank Gore Jr. Well, you know where Malik Neighbors signs, G-Man. Luke Kuechly, Michael Pratt, and a Malachi Corley. All right, Manning, Warner, and Mitchell. It could be going into overtime. Okay. My Pistons play tomorrow at like noon our time.
Okay.
All right, this is the Broncos. Bo Nix, John Elway, and Peyton Manning on the Star Cluster.
How you doing, Bad Dad?
What's up, Bad Dad?
Good to see you.
Bad Dad, how is everything going? Bad Dad, I hope you're feeling good. All right, we have Marino, Williams, and we have gold. Eddie George for the Titans. That's a sick card. Eddie George, Titans.
Nice.
13 out of 50. I did see that, yeah. Dwayne Bowe, Ed McCaffrey, and Tyler Guyton. Stinky, I saw that.
Well.
Okay, Bad Dad, you're in our thoughts and prayers.
Thanks
We
for
have
hopping in.
Gates, Levis, Young, and Dub. Bad Dad, are you Bad Dad? I'm sure. I'm sure it's there. I actually didn't make it to the
I need to do that.
P.O. box. Don McNabb and Lassiter. Bad Dad, thank you again always for your help.
Yes, thank you.
And Bad Dad, are you going to try to go to the National? If you're looking for autographs and stuff, it's going to be mainly hobby if you're looking for cards with autographs. So Phoenix is a good start, or Zenith is a good price if you're looking for guaranteed autographs. All right, here we go. Okay, Bad Dad. All right, good luck. See if we can get us a case hit or even a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Numbered card. All right, Bills with the Khalil, the 199 with the Jamari Thrash. I hope so too. I hope so too. All right. We have a Derek Carr and a Will Shipley. Again, if you're new to us, we ship all cards, including the base cards I skip over, the veteran.
Yes, Fanatics Fest, yes.
I'll be there, Wim. All right, Johnny Wilson.
Yes. Stinky, 100%.
All right, we have a velocity of Xavier Legette. Not bad, Panthers, with a BTJ in the back.
Nice,
this
Panthers.
Legette is 5 out of 80.
I think Panthers were the last team.
Were they? Nice, Panthers. Little pink velocity Xavier Legette. We need gold or something. All right, we have a strong arm PS2 for the Broncos, numbered to 149. The Malik Neighbors base. Wham, I'm looking so much forward. All right, we have an out of 32 card here, and it is logo Bills with a Curtis Samuel. 9 out of 32. I like these hollow logos. That's new this year.
Nice.
Those are sick.
Case out with the Bills.
Yeah, the velocities are a little bit different this year, and I believe the electrics are too. Sports, yep. All right, Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans with a Jonah Ellis.
Bad Dad, thanks for getting the Patriots.
What do you like better, Wim?
Italian Sausage won the Rams.
All right, Bucky Irving on the hollow with a Brock Bowers base. Wim, I think for resale, you're probably right. I think for collecting, I think this is better. So I guess it depends why, you know.
It's actually hot Italian sausage.
All right. We have an Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions, orange, the 249, and a Malik Washington. That Stroud is numbered to 25, USMC. It is one of the first flights, but it's numbered to 25 on card. I don't have the Nuggets game on. I need to, I guess. Jatavian Sanders, Panthers having a break with a Drake May on the base. This Jatavian is numbered out of 50. Nuggets end up winning by 2. Gordon. Aaron Gordon with the game winner. Let's go. All right, here's our autograph. It is a Will Richard for the... however you say his name, for the Vikings. Good kicker, though.
Okay, 4 teams left in the next break already.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, Wim. They gave us an autograph kicker. Can they give us a case hit now? We have a Tip Ryman for the Cardinals on the blue to 299 with an Adonai Mitchell.
Healthy.
Ooh, I love these. It's the Jazz. My favorite insert variation. Cortland Sutton, Jeff Okuda, and Lassiter. These Jazz are only typically 1 per case. Love that variation. Jazz Goon, you are in here. I can't say that card without thinking of you. All right, Josh Allen on the captain in charge and a Chop Robinson. I love the Jazz. All right, Jared Verse. Not the Utah Jazz so much.
Bad Dad, let me see.
All right, we have a Roma Dunze. They do, Steve. We're with you, Steve. Unless it's a Hall of Famer or something. All right, Rook for the Falcons. That's out of 125 with Jatavian.
No, someone else has the Vikings. So
In the next break?
yes, someone else might have checked out.
Yeah,
At the
if
same
it's
time.
on there, Bad Dad, it drops off. All right, we have a Hayden Hurst and an Adisa Isaac. All right, we have Michael Penix lighted up, not numbered, and a Jordan Travis.
This is 116 MT.
Yeah.
Oh, MTG.
Did he get a hit?
Yes.
All right, David Montgomery to 299 and Ricky. MTG,
Texans.
let me show you what you hit, MTG. Also, if you want to watch the replay from the beginning, you can go over to YouTube and rewind us while we're live. We leave our replays up forever.
Card Dad, you bought the Commanders in the next break. This guy has the Commanders in
Yep,
this
he
break.
said next break. Yep.
Okay. Oh, next break. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes, and MTG, that Stroud auto on the first flight is yours. So I'll show it to you in just a second here. All right, so we have the Michael Penix, Tip, PS2, Khalil, the Star Clusters, Broncos, Caleb Williams, Luke McCaffrey, Deontay, Tyreek, Jefferson, Christian Kirk, Audric, Ocho Cinco, Drake May, Marvin Harrison, Dynamos, Lad McConkey, Brendan Rice was to 75, the David Montgomery, well, color match there, Lions, Vikings with the rookie autograph for the kicker, Jatavian Sanders to 50, Caleb Williams to 399, J. Jeff numbered, Bo Nix contours, nice little get there. I love those velocities. Mahomes to 399, Jalen Hurts wave, Tony Hill auto, Ricky, Cortland Sutton on the Jazz. With Aiden Hutchinson, Bucky Irving hollow, Keon Coleman, Curtis Samuel to 32, Micah Parsons for the Cowboys, Dallas Turner to 50, Latu for the Colts, Rook, Eddie George, little gold for the Titans, Dawkins for the Eagles. Bo Nix numbered to 125. Jamal Williams, Saints on that patch auto. Braylon Allen, RPA. Brian Thomas Jr. And then MTG. This on-card CJ Stroud is yours.
Nice.
First flight, 7 out of 25 out of Cosmic. One of my favorite variations. All right, let me go grab. Can I put the overlay up?
Yes, you can. There's a couple more teams left. Not very many. We will rerun this again if your team is gone.
It is a sick card. What's up, KB?
Hey, KB. How you feeling, KB?
Whoa. How's KB feeling? This is coming at you strong there, KB. KB, how you feeling about your team's new
That's what I'm
quarterback?
thinking. I was thinking about this team.
I know.
Okay, Texans, Panthers, Buccaneers.
Donnie, that was something, Donnie.
Y'all. Number match. Good catch.
Oh, and I didn't, Wire. He got you a Zoom. Yes, it was a jersey match, MTG. That's right.
Okay, it looks like we're one team left.
KB, Donnie says, you're not going to like this, KB. Donnie says they're signing Rodgers in the next couple days. Donnie and Aaron Rodgers have been texting, according to Donnie. And they'll be signing Rodgers in the next couple days. Let's go. Driving through Nashville.
Okay, we are full. The overlay should be updated. The next break is pinned.
Okay, Wire, let's go.
The next break is pinned. I'm going to do a giveaway in the next break as well.
All right, if
you can do your spiel.
If you're in this break, good luck, first of all. Second, we have replays up forever, so if you miss something, we are on YouTube. You can rewind us while we're live, but we do leave them up forever and ever and ever. And then we send all base cards, even the veteran base that I skip over, and good luck. What break number was this again?
This is break 117.
117. Chatty, how was that? Was that acceptable, Chatty? All right, here we go. Feels like extra cards in this pack. All right, Kurt Warner, Sweat, Mason Smith, Blake Corum, Malachi with Pat White to 150 for the Dolphins. Mitchell, Malik Neighbors on the X Factor, Warren Moon, and a J.J. Watt. Let's get a Marv case set. How about a Marv autograph? He signs in Finest and he signs in Cosmic. We've seen it in both. It shocked me when we first saw it. I was like, okay, he does actually autograph. All right, Aeneas, Dante Hall, Lynn Dickey, John Elway. We have T.O., Jonathan Brooks, Jerry Rice, Terrian Arnold to 125 for the Lions on that purple. Dallas Clark and Tim Tebow.
Okay, I'm about to put a giveaway up for the Seahawks in the next break.
You know what? The signature is not the most impressive, and I agree with you, Stinky. I don't think it was a happy signature since he lost his court battle, but... All right, so we have Todd Heap, Peyton Manning, Bo Nix, Chris Jenkins, Tony Hill again. Interesting. Tony Hill, Cowboys. Edgar and Cooper is the 50 on that gold for the Packers. Spencer, Brooks, Ricky Williams, and a Luke Kuechly.
Bankroll, yes. I have you for the Cardinals in the next break.
And we'll put that overlay up before the break, too, so you can see. You are welcome. Give us a QB this time. All right, Adonai, Steven, Josh Cribbs, Drake May, Spencer Rattler. I wasn't specific enough. They gave us a QB. All right, Spencer Rattler on the autograph for the Saints. Malik Neighbors to 125 on that blue. Jonathan Brooks, Adonai Mitchell, Kurt Warner, and Tom Brady. I know. I needed to be more specific. I wanted one of the top 4 quarterback autographs. Or 5, because Brady does sign in this product.
Yes.
And if we get a Brady autograph in Finest, I believe it's a Buccaneer.
I'm sorry, who is it?
Autograph with Spencer Rattler.
Well, Brad Garrett's happy.
They now have a quarterback they drafted older than Spencer Rattler. All right. Older than a lot of people. We have Jadavian, Audric, Randy Moss, Spencer Hester, Tom Brady on the Buccaneers, Jonathan Brooks, Nate Wiggins, and there's a Bo Nix on the uncommon variation.
Grim Shark, I just saw your question over on YouTube. Yes, this is live, but we're selling through TikTok right now. I'm so sorry I missed you earlier if you're still there.
You missed the block and stuff. I got it. Akeem, Troy, Foster, Falk, Cooper DeJean, Michael Hall to 150, Frank Gore, Dallas Turner, Kurt Warner, and Cole Bishop.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Spencer Rattler, Tony Hill, and some Malik Neighbors cards in that one.
Big 2 Colts. Jay Latham has them in this one. You may have them in the next one. Can you, if you check, this is break 1117.
Yeah, certified accounts like that, if you click on it, they have 0. They're not following anyone, and there's 0 followers. It's basically usually kids just trying to do their little prank stuff. All right, we have Najee Harris to 49 on the patch for the Steelers. This is a nice Jordan Love. This one is numbered to 25, and a nice Joe Milton numbered for the Patriots. Nice first pack. Stinky, we should be good now.
We've been told we're okay.
We'll see, Stinky. Can you load that one for me?
Yep.
Thank you. I'll take it back. Alright, so we haven't hit any case hits yet. Last case had 4 case hits of Phoenix. Alright, we have a Malik Neighbors numbered to 99 on that contour. It's Malik Neighbors break so far. Nice Malik Neighbors. Numbered to 99 on the contours.
Lucky.
Oh, PJ, I can try to make you one. Alright. We have Russell Wilson, Rashad White, and Brian Thomas. Can you make PJ one?
I may be able to.
I might have to do it after the fact, PJ. Alright, we have...
I have to dig into it, but we'll do
Eli
it.
Plaxico, and then another Spencer Rattler. This is on the gold and black to 125.
And Ace, we're doing good. How are you?
Peace.
Okay, PJ.
Alright, so we have Ed Oliver, Mark Andrews with a Chris Braswell autograph to 199 for the Buccaneers. Trevon Walker for the Jags, numbered, and a Devin Culp.
Wrong, Ricky. Hi, Blends. How are you? Welcome.
Alright, Bijan, Gibbs, Rashad White, the Stroud Nico wave, and Adonai Mitchell on the wave as well, too.
Hey, Anderson.
And we'll be on Fanatics tomorrow night. If you're looking for us tomorrow. All right, we have CeeDee Lamb and Tavondre Sweat. I'll let you load this Sweat. All right, CeeDee Lamb is the $2.99.
Stinky.
All right, we have Douglas with the Roma Dunze on the contours and the Jamari Thrash.
And we are running this break back. Teams are going in the next break if you want to get into that. Hey, John.
What's up, John? Y'all. You ready, missus?
I'm ready.
You ready? Are you sure? It's a 101. Brian Thomas Jr. NFL Shield.
What?
Who has the Jags?
Boomer.
Where's Boomer? Boomer,
Wow.
let's go.
That's amazing.
BTJ 101 Phoenix Shield is a sick hit.
Nice.
There's the 101 up by his arm.
Nice hit.
Boomer, Boomer, Boomer. Where is Boomer?
Boomer.
All right. We have a T-Law out of 125 and a Will Shipley. I don't know where Boomer is, but congratulations. Maybe Boomer went over to YouTube to watch, but congratulations.
Nice, Boomer.
That's seriously, his cards sell well too.
Yeah.
Brandon. we're all boomers, right? I saw his cards have gone up just from getting Travis Hunter. All right, nice Jaden Daniels. There we go, Commanders. Nice red, nice color match. Same 4, John. Same 4. Sploofy. I hear ya.
Lindsay, I see what you just had to do. I see.
All right. Evan, Bobby, Queen, Travis Etienne. Bingo's back there. And Johnny Wilson.
Per their directions, that's what they
God.
told you to do? Oh my gosh.
All right. Kyle Hamilton with Joe Milton, Rookie Rising, and a Malik. What a box. Still haven't hit a case hit, but that's okay.
I'm your first follow. Should have created me.
Oh my gosh, Lindsay. All right, congrats again, Boomer, if you're
Boomer.
out there. Congrats again, BTJ 101 NFL Shield out of Phoenix.
Nice.
Is gone. All right, let's get into Cosmic, and we still have Optic too.
Is that you, Braden? Yes,
Bra-
there we go.
Braden, that's you. When you click on his name is Boomer. For Boomer Sooner. Braden, congratulations. Braden, on a card like this, we do overnight it at our expense, so we'll ship it Monday. You'll have it on Tuesday. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Lindsay, can you use your other account, just not buy? Or is it done? I'm so sorry.
Is that a TikTok thing or?
That's what. That's
Because we can talk to them on Monday, Lindsay.
Nation said it's 1.5 to 2K on that. She thinks
1.5 to 2K. That Nation thinks that. Yeah, we have McNabb, Kurt Warner, and Vidal. He thinks that Nation.
Nation. You know that
All
guy.
right. All right, we have Richardson and Brock Bowers.
Oh, Jay Fizzle. We're too old for
Wim,
that.
Have you seen what his cards are going for, Wim? That's going to be way more than that. All right, Emmett Smith on the nucleus, John Elway, and Xavier Worthy.
I know, Donnie. We have no. That's about it. We don't scream.
All right, is someone complaining about
No,
that?
he was glad we didn't scream.
All right, we have Black to 10, Malik Neighbors. This has been a Malik Neighbors break, too. This is numbered to 10. Who had the Giants again?
Giants in this one. Lucky.
That was Lucky.
That was lucky.
Lucky, that is 9 out of 10.
Nice.
Lucky, congrats on that Malik. You did get lucky there. There's like 4 neighbors on the stands, too. Congrats. All right, Seahorn, Bledsoe, Mike Singletary, and Roman Wilson.
In Nation, what did that comp for?
All right, we have Adrian Peterson, Gronk, and Mims. What's 238 stand for? It's not an area code or anything. It just derives from a childhood street address is all. Nothing crazy. All right, Eddie George and Smith. Stinky, please. It's not an area code, so stop. Not tonight, Stinky.
Did
All
I?
right, Jim Kelly and Latu. We still got Optic Hobby in this, too. All right, Bo. There's a Jaden Daniels on the Star Command Refractor and a Jalen Wright. Stinky, I'm going to start calling you Josh G. All right, Jerome Bettis, Eric All, and Davis.
You don't want me to get my mom voice out.
Oh, my goodness. You scared us all the other night. All right, John Elway, Spencer Rattler, and Slovis. John, I'm happy with it. I wanted defense and linemen, and they did both, offense and defensive line. All right, CJ 2K and Kinchins. I actually like the receiver they traded up for. We don't have a 6'4" receiver, and now we do, so I'm happy. Or at least a good one. All right, this is the Drake May Tom Brady and a Tyler Nubbin.
Hey, J-Dog.
What's up, J-Dog? That's Steve. All right, Rakestraw for the Lions to 150 on the purple with a Plumlee.
And Blessed won the giveaway. Congratulations.
KB.
I really didn't realize that I did that.
All right, we have Jaden Daniels on the die cut launched into orbit. Walter Payton and Bucky Irving. Not bad for the Commanders in this break, too, with the Jaden Phoenix. We still got Optic Hobby after this, too. All right, Warren Moon and Davis. BTJ should go on Insta, you know, Mrs.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
Roger Staubach on these stars. These are like 1 to 2 per case. Sometimes they're numbered, sometimes they're not. But that's for the Cowboys. Tony Dorsett and Braylon Trice. John, Topps product is where you're finding Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, and then JJ and Penix sign in Panini. So that's why we mix. We want mixture. We want to be able to chase them all. All right, we have Anthony Richardson and Austin Reed. Also, Brock Bauer signs in this and a bunch of others. Tom Brady signs. We've hit Tom Brady autos out of this. All right, Todd Heap, Boomer, Gronk, and Eric All. The receiver, John, that the Lions traded up for was from Arkansas. Keenan McCardell and a Bullard.
1000%.
All right. Yeah, the middle name was always the thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there was Earl Campbell in there too, Steve. We like Earl Campbell. All right, here we go. Good luck on Optic. Good luck in the box. All right, Michael, let's get some.
Let's get some.
Usually
Michael.
we have some by now. You're right. All right, we have autograph to start. Cooper DeJean with the Jatavian Sanders gold to 10 for the Panthers. That's beautiful. Who had the Panthers in this?
Panthers was Ryan.
Ryan, nice. That's a little true gold Jatavian Sanders on card. 4 out of 10. Congrats on that.
Lindsay.
John, we have had plenty of multiple downtowns, but John, we had one of those 66 autograph cases. All right, Puka Nacua for the Rams and a Taylor. Yeah, 66 autos in a case, John. It was crazy. Gavin, I don't think so, but it could be. There was one right away. All right, Kirk Cousins and a JJ McCarthy. All right, JJ next.
That's right, Lindsay.
All right, Justin Jefferson lighted up with a Tyrone Tracy. Every case we've opened, John, has had at least 3 case hits in Optic. Byron Murphy, 2 of them had 2 downtowns, and then the other ones had 1 downtown plus gold of like those Sunday King and Rookie Kings. All right. We have Gabe Davis. This is the green to 5.
Wow.
4 out of 5 Gabe Davis. And that goes to the Jags. Haven't seen that green in a while. Wait, this could be a case hit. Because we've had green and gold out of this.
Absolute Blasters TikToker. You forgot that part.
Ugh.
I don't know if there's a Dijon downtown.
Yeah, I don't know if Cooper DeJean has one.
Dijon.
Latu,
Oh my gosh.
Edgren. You're fine.
I put downtown and Dijon.
Yeah, I saw that, John. Yeah, we've had that too. Yep, John. They did it a little bit different this year. Multiple case hits. All right, Marshawn Nealon. Yeah, the Jags got the out of 5 and, of course, the 101. All right, Tyler Nubin for the Giants on the orange with the Javon Bullard.
Yes, I did, didn't I?
Pardon me, do you have any Cooper DeJean? All right, we have an electric. It is a Josh Allen for the Bills. Not bad.
Nice.
Josh Allen electric, 52 out of 75. Last year, these were out of 69. They moved them up to 75 this year. Nice. Bills.
Nice. Bills.
Noah should do some more Pokemon. You are right. He probably should do some more of that. All right, Michael Penix. I will say Pokemon stuff got really expensive. Those booster boxes and stuff. But he could do some more.
Kensley, we're going to do a couple more.
Tyler Higbee and a Jacob Cowing.
So if your team's not there for break 1118, we will add it again. Yes,
right.
Gavin.
Come on down, Gavin. All right, Aaron Jones and a Trey Benson. All right, Derek Carr on the captain in charge with the Kate Stover.
John, we actually have 2 different kinds in this shop.
We have Masterworks and then the other
The
one
Hyper.
too. The Masterworks
Space.
in the shop, John, are $450. Everyone else is selling them for $700. Just so you know, I only have 2 left. All right, Ezekiel Elliott to 299 and Marshawn Lloyd. Those sold pretty quick, obviously, what we're selling them compared to even the stores.
Oh, Quaid, you got it. I'm glad you got it working again.
I see you, Philbeck.
Nice.
We have Pat Fryermuth and a rake straw. The blue Pat is to 199.
Did you get it working on your main account? I think this is the same account, right?
All right, we have the Jets on the best tutties with the Spencer Rattler.
Ooh, you want a case?
I don't have it. I won't have any more Masterworks cases, John. What I have left is all I'll probably have. All right, Grady, Jarrett, and Jordan.
I did let them know.
I see you, Ibrahim.
Philbeck. So, hey.
Hope you're doing well this
How
Saturday.
you doing?
All right, we have a DeForest Buckner numbered to 80 and an Anthony Gold. Nice, Jim. All right,
Wow.
we end it with a wrong commander, Newton and a Keon Coleman.
Jim, that's huge.
All right, let me do a little recap. And again, replays are always available here. We do ship all cards. Next break is up.
Is up. There's only 7 teams left in this. We'll get the overlay up. You can look at your overlay in a minute. Make
And
sure you're...
if your favorite team's gone and you want to get into a break, we'll rerun it again. Never pressure here. If you just want to watch, hang out and watch.
Yes.
We love the chat and the conversation. And congrats on this NFL Shield here. All right,
That's
these
great.
are all the hits in the numbered cards. DeForest, Pat,
Thank you,
Tyler
Bad Dad.
Higby, Michael, thank you, Bad Dad, Tyler, J. Jeff, Jaden Daniels, Emmett Smith, Rome, Tavondre, Stroud and Nico, Walker, Michael Hall, Edgar and Cooper, Pat White. We had the Newton, Puka, with the Roger Staubach. Malik Neighbors was numbered to 99. Malik Neighbors. Gabe Davis for Jacksonville was his numbered to 5. Trevor Lawrence to 125. Chris Braswell auto. Tony Hill, CeeDee Lamb, Terrion Arnold, Adonai Mitchell, Malik Neighbors to 325. Then we had Rakestraw for the Lions. Zeke. Josh Allen Electric is a nice card. Numbered to 75. Joe Milton, Najee Harris patch. Then there was a Jatavian Sanders on that True Gold to 10 auto for the Panthers. Jordan Love to 25. Joe Milton. Nice Jaden Daniels here too. I love that.
Yes.
That's a sick color match. Spencer Rattler auto. Malik Neighbors numbered to 10. And then we hit the Phoenix NFL Shield. RPA Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags. That's
Amazing.
sick. 101 right there on his arm, if you can see it. I love Cosmic, yeah. What's up, Gil?
Hey, Gil.
Congrats on that. Congrats. All of that. Lucky, congrats on your neighbors' cards, too.
And Brian Allen, I see you over on YouTube because this brings back memories.
Brian.
Okay, so we'll pop the overlay up. We are running the same break back. There's about 5 teams left.
All right, so Phoenix. We're due a good QB auto in Finest. This Finest does not want to stand on this one. Or is it the Phoenix? Could be the Phoenix. All right. Let's see if I can get that Jenga up there. All right. Good luck. All right, Lucky.
I followed you. He can't follow.
I can't.
Like,
I'm not on. I'm on
we
a
don't
computer.
stream through the phone.
I don't stream through the phone, so I can.
I followed you.
I'll see it and
we'll
I can
look at
later. Yeah.
Okay, and then JSP. Yes, we are running this
JSP.
back.
We'll run it back. We can after the next one. We could probably run it after this one. We can run it back a couple more times.
Trevor, I got you for the Dolphins.
Lucky, you're a treasure hunter. That's cool.
Saul, Chargers. Did you pop it? Yep. Okay.
Are you a treasure hunter? Do you do the beeping for metal detector stuff? I did, Gil. I loved the Lions draft. I'm trying to get this to stand.
Tap out. Got the
What's up, Trevor?
Texans.
Gil, were you happy with your team's draft? Oh, nice, Lucky. I love stuff like that. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a follow.
Oh, that's awesome.
We ship all cards. Yep, Travis. Even the base veteran cards. We ship everything. I do, Trevor. I like the Tesla pick for sure. He's a 6'4" receiver with strong hands. Looks like he can win some jump balls. You know, St. Brown's a beast. He's not tall. J-Mo's super fast, not necessarily strong. So I actually think he's a perfect complement to what we have. And he'll be learning behind Tim Patrick, which is a good dude. Nice, Lucky. Let's go. I'll give you a follow. That's awesome. You know, Trevor, at first I thought they gave up a lot too. But after watching I watched like a whole video, about 5 minutes of film on him. And I think it's going to be a good fit. And I'm glad with our defensive tackle, our offensive guard from Georgia, even that edge rusher we got from Boise. I think he's going to be fitting perfect too. Gil, have you seen your second favorite team's QB room? In that last break, Go Green, there was a Terrion Arnold and a Rakestraw numbered, and there was, I think, a Hutch maybe too. The replay's up on YouTube.
Okay, the 11-18 is sold out. I have to go through. The Colts order didn't come through yet, so I have to just check.
Okay. If you got the Colts, raise your hand.
Yeah, if you got the Colts.
She's looking. She'll find the order in just a second. Yeah, Gil, we need some more Jeep pulls. That's what we need more of, Gil. We need more Gil in the Jeep content. Jay Latham.
Okay. There it is.
Gil, you got Flacco. Don't forget Watson, right?
Okay.
Deshaun Watson doesn't count. You got Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and then the Dylan Gabriel and Shadur Sanders. Crazy.
Okay, it is up.
All right, good luck here.
Thank you, Jay Latham.
Again, little spiel quickly. If you're new to us, replays are up and available. We have YouTube up for that purpose, so you can rewatch anytime you want. We sent all cards, including the veteran base I skip over. And everything goes out on Monday from the weekend, so good luck. Ryan, we're gonna rerun it a couple more times tonight. Zach Chatty. You know, one time, Zach, I'm gonna say it wrong, and you're gonna be like, Mister.
Okay, are we gonna do a giveaway for a minute?
For the next team?
For the next break?
In the next break. All right, let's get a good autograph in this one. All right, McMillan, Nate Wiggins, Ricky, Dallas Clark, Archie, Warren Moon, the 35 for the Vikings, with a Brett Favre. Caleb Williams, the 150 is nice on that debut. Jalen McMillan and Ladd McConkey. I do really like Finest. It's been a minute since we've ripped any.
Giveaways up for the Titans.
We'll put Caleb on the front for now. Steve, in this product, he's on 4 different teams. In Finest, you can hit him for the Oilers or the Titans, the Vikings, the Seahawks, and also the Chiefs. 4 different teams you can hit with him. All right, Calvin Hill, Archie Griffin, Troy Smith. Ooh, what's this? We have Chris Long with a Barry Foster auto gold to 50 for the Steelers. With a Warren Moon Vikings to 150. Bucky Irving, Brock Bowers, Quinyon Mitchell, and Brendan Rice. Another Warren Moon. It's crazy that they have... I didn't even know Warren Moon was on the Chiefs. I remember the other teams, but I didn't remember the Chiefs. Did he, Gregory? Oh, we have Singletary, Ray, Emmett, Craig Morton, Fred Taylor, Archie to 250 with a Trey Benson, Kate Stover, Nate Wiggins, and Cooper DeJean. All right, who are they going to give us with Barry Foster? I'm going to guess a Ladd McConkey autograph. All right, Greasy, Dallas, Jonathan Brooks, Bucky, Jalen Polk with a Peyton Manning to 250, Marv, Malik Neighbors on the X Factor, Marshawn Lloyd, and a Marshawn Lloyd.
Gregory said yes, he went and did it personally on TV.
That's cool.
Yeah, it would be, Steve.
All right, Peyton Manning. All right, we have Latu, Edgar and Cooper, Will Shipley, Malik, Ray Davis to 99 for the autograph for the Bills, Josh Cribbs for the Browns, Marshall Falk, Bucky Irving on the Finest debut, Ricky and Adrian Peterson. All right, so I figured with Barry Foster gold it wouldn't be a QB, but I figured it'd be an okay rookie. And Ray Davis is a nice little autograph there. That's one of his better autographs. Usually he like prints it more. That was a little more cursive.
Yeah.
Did you see the now card they're doing, PJ? With the last 3 first picks over all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a crazy card. All right, Chop, Chuck, Roger Craig, McCardell, Tim Tebow, Peyton Manning. There's a Jaden Daniels, Field General, Marshall Falk, Joe Montana, and a Howie Long. That's a good idea, Wim. I bet you they do something. Well, Wim, you know what they do is they'll do like a Chrome update halfway through the season, right? That will probably have. I mean, they might do something like that once they take over. All
Brian, right. I just saw your question. Yes, Matt came into the stream a couple times.
Oh, Mr. Hard?
No, Kemper.
Oh, yeah.
They used to chat over on YouTube.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, he was in the other day. All right, Khalil with a Michael Penix patch for the Falcons. With a Joe Burrow numbered to 399 and a Jonathan Brooks. All right, little Joey B to 399, and then let me load this Michael Penix real quick while you're doing that, Mrs. All right, and a little Michael Penix. All right, so we have McKinney, Dre, Brendan Rice, Spencer Rattler on the wave. Not bad, Saints. KB, I know KB. It's kind of crazy how that all played out. Baker Mayfield, Bobby, and a Jermaine Burton. Josh G, the Jags. Hit NFL Shield, BTJ. Darius Slayton with a Malik Neighbors. The Giants have also hit well tonight too. And there's a nice numbered Bo Nix on the green.
Here we go.
We're gonna hit a Jaden Daniels or autograph tonight. We will hit one. All right. And then the Malik Neighbors contours. Hope you're doing well, Josh G. Yeah, nice bow. All right, we got that. Let's do it now. All right. J. Jeff with a Herbie autograph. Look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
Herbie signs in Phoenix. Chargers.
Saul.
Let's go, Saul. That is number 28 out of 99. Let's go, Saul. I see you, Chris. Yeah, a lot of solid hits tonight, but we're going to keep heating up. We always do. We have to. All right, CD and Bucky. The question of the night, Chris, is what is your favorite like national chain sub place to eat at, and what sub do you get? I just was in the mood, and I think I'm going to get some Firehouse sub tomorrow with I like the hook and ladder.
You like the hook and ladder.
Didn't go that far, Wim. All right, we have a Lamar Jackson contours. This will be numbered to 50. Nice little Lamar there. Maurice. All right, if you have the Ravens, some of these you can't tell they're numbered until you can kind of tell it's a little shinier.
Dean.
But 39 out of 50.
Look at all the Jersey Mikes.
I do love Jersey Mikes too. I just like the way Hook and Ladder does it. All right, good luck here, y'all. Are you ready, Mrs.?
Yes.
It is a CJ Stroud, though, 249. I thought it was all black for a second. Jersey Mike's cheesesteak I've never had.
I know Quiznos had a pepper bar.
I miss Quiznos.
Yes.
I miss it. Not the commercials, but maybe the commercials. All right, BTJ with a Will Reichard for the Vikings. Pub subs. A lot of people will say pub subs if you know what those are. All right. We have a Jalen McMillan RPA to 149. Deebo Samuel. Nick, I'll answer that. Nick B. Nick B, it depends where I get it, Nick. If I'm in Philly, give it to me the Philly way, right? Give it to me with everything on it, the cheese sauce. But if I'm outside of Philly, not that way. All right, Patrick Mahomes contours with a Max Melton. This Mahomes is not numbered.
Okay, Chicken Cordon Bleu Penn Station. That's a new one. mean, I've
We
been
have,
to Penn.
we have a Penn Station not far from us. I always forget about that place.
I forget about it too.
Penn Station has pretty good fries.
Hey, Captain Rick. Yes, we're gonna run it back.
Yeah, we'll run it back a couple more times tonight. All right, Josh Jacobs on the green to 199 and Xavier Worthy.
We are half full on this one, so we'll run it back.
All right, Gregory, let's get it. Gregory, you were right the other night, weren't you? All right. We have an Audric on the rising rookie and a nice little Marvin Harrison. These are numbered to 399. All right, that's just 2 boxes. Some nice hits up there. Herbie autograph is very nice.
Yeah, that's
Bo Nix
nice.
numbered, McMillan. All right, Cosmic, and we still have Optic Hobby too. We're doing this now. Maybe another autograph, or we haven't seen a planetary card tonight. We've seen a couple autos, no planetaries.
Yeah, you called the Eris, didn't you?
He did call that. He called a big card there, and he was right. All right, Rice, Peterson, Jamal Charles, and a Ben Sinnott.
Number 9 from D'Angelo's when we find our way back east. Okay.
Josh, can you remind me? Might be a little while. Warren Moon. There's the Bo Nix Elway on the clusters for the Broncos with a Jordan.
And it's not that we don't want to go out east. It's just
Josh, they're coming
work.
here. They're coming here this
And
weekend.
they're coming here.
Steven Davis, Ben Sinnott, and Troy Franklin. Thank you for the follows too. All right, Todd Heap, Boomer. There's a Caleb Williams on the Star Command on the refractor there with the Chris Jenkins.
Yes. That patch from last night was cool. Or the other night.
Keenan McCardell and Brooks. Oh, the Patriots. You posted that on Instagram.
I did
right?
post that on Instagram.
That was one of the coolest patches I've seen.
Yeah.
All right, Stroud, Lynn Dickey, Champ Bailey, and Dub Means. All right, let's get some numbered now. Gil, that would be fun. We have red autograph misses.
Okay.
This could be massive, y'all. Red, the 5 autograph is a Donnie Shell for the Steelers. I was thinking that might have been a Brady. Milky Way Marks, red to 5. Who had the Steelers?
Don Lemon.
Donnie likes that because he's a Steelers fan. Don Lemon, congrats. 3 out of 5, Donnie Shell. He inscribed at Hall of Fame 20. Bradshaw would have been sick too. All right, we have McNabb and Ellis. When I saw red to 5, usually that's like more like a Brady.
Yeah.
All right, Montana, Bettis, and Tyler Guyton. All right, this card's not worth anything, but what we do still do with these is Panthers, Cardinals, Rams. Whichever team comes up next gets the card.
Hey, David. And Big Dom won the giveaway for the Titans in the next
All right,
break.
we have Giants there with a Seahorn, Bledsoe, Bob Greasy, and a Frank Gore Jr. Again, we're looking for Panthers, Cardinals, and Rams. Gregory, you mean last night?
Last night.
Bradshaw, Steelers, Peyton Manning, Terrell Owens, and Trey Benson.
I hope no one was live
Gets
this
the Trey
morning.
Benson. Yeah, that was our son last night.
Yeah.
Sorry the face cameras weren't working. That something glitched in the system. They usually have their face cameras up.
Yeah.
Eddie
Next
George,
time.
Doug Flutie, McMahon, and Chop. That was the first time it didn't work.
And then George or Gregory, you'll be able to see that it is actually our son.
Yeah.
He look.
All right, we have Spencer Rattler and a Will Shipley.
He looks like 238 over there.
But we usually their face cameras were working. It didn't work, and we were actually at a wedding.
Yeah.
So we couldn't help out until we got back. All right, Cooper DeJean, and we have orange to 25. Dante Hall for the Chiefs. 19 out of 25 for the Chiefs.
There you go, SJ.
Cosmic's a sweat, but as you can see, like if that autograph would have been a Brady or something, that would have been a very expensive card. All right, AR, Don Beebe, and Cedric Gray.
See, I don't see me at all in him, Donnie.
All right, we have Jim McMahon. There's a Jaden Daniels on that Star Command and a Malachi Corley.
JSP, I saw that.
Yes, he pulled
nice.
that. He also had 4 case hits in that case of Phoenix last
He
night.
had some good breaks.
Didn't he have 2 color blasts and a couple others?
Yeah.
That was a crazy ending of that case. All right, Barry, Robinson, and Mitchell. Thank you, TikToker.
Thank you.
And then the content that you see on our account that is mainly sports content, that's our other son, Justin.
Yes.
So it's just the two sons and us. As far as we don't have any more kids that we know of, right?
I have not had any more.
Jerry Rice and McMillan. Other equals the favorite. No. No favorites. All right, we have Devontae Walker for the Ravens on that color match. Number 2 on the purple is numbered to 150.
Oh, nice, Gregory.
Nice, Gregory.
They will start streaming a whole lot more very soon.
Yeah, Troy Aikman and Newton. Kobe's finishing up college. He's graduating in a couple weeks. Who helps Noah, and then they'll be on a few more days a week. Donnie, Justin gets here on Friday, so Mrs. will be in a good mood all week. Not that she's not.
Kobe's getting
He's doing accounting.
accounting it, yeah.
Kobe is. All right, we have Baker Mayfield, Orange, and Jamari Thrash. Kobe's not our son. That's the one who streams with Noah. Our oldest son, Justin, has an accounting degree, too.
Yes. He actually lives in the Boston area.
Yeah, he's moved out to Boston. He's doing his master's, too. Yeah, that's right, PJ. All right, we have Jadeveon Clowney on the throwback with a Will Shipley. All right, good luck, everyone here. Lindsay. All right, Jonathan Brooks on the hollow for the Panthers with Johnny Wilson.
Chendo it is.
Chendo.
And Lindsay, you can't go to National, but Justin's gonna go.
Yeah, Justin will be there. We have a Jerry Jeudy for the Browns on the Velocity with the BTJ. Again, these are numbered to 80, 48 on the print.
I know.
You're
Go
from
to
Boston,
Fanatics
Sean?
Fest, Lindsay. He's gonna go to that too.
Yeah, our oldest son moved to the Boston area.
Canceled. Hey, Carolyn.
We have a Devin Culp for the Buccaneers out of 149 and Malik Neighbors.
Okay, no, we know she's already. Donnie, she already met Noah last year.
Wow, this is a sick hit. And an Audric behind it. This is a Pandora Dallas Turner. There it is, to 25. With an Audric estimate on the autograph and a Roma Dunze. Nice little pack there. I wish that would have been. Other players, like a JJ there. But nice Audric on card. And this Dallas Turner is a black Pandora to 25 for the Vikings.
I know, Donnie. Lindsay, let us know if something changes. You can come to either of those.
All right, Devin Singletary to 199 and Jatavian Sanders.
Hey, Wim.
We got this, Wim. How about a Sunday Kings? There's one of the case hits. Not a downtown yet. A little Josh Allen, Dawson Knox, and Adisa Isaac. I don't mind these Sunday Kings. I like them better when they're gold. But that is the Sunday Kings. Josh Allen for the Bills. Nice hit. All right, we have Michael Penix on the rookie recruits. And Jordan Travis. Chendo, I would give him an A-. I think Brad Holmes always has been doing a good job, so I can't question him. I'm glad they did defense, and some offense in there too. I like the tackle they got. I like the guard they got. I like the edge rusher they got. So, I'm okay with it. Because, it matters, right?
Yeah.
Byron Young, the 149 root.
Oh, Brian.
Go ahead.
Brian said he's ripping 25 Heritage right now and just pulled Jackson Holiday auto.
Let's go, Brian.
That's nice,
Congrats. Brian. All right, Caleb Williams passing grade and Caleb Williams base. My favorite pick, probably the guard out of Georgia. I think that guy's a beast. All right, Tyrone Tracy for the Giants. I do like the tackle we got from Ohio State, but I also like the trade up for the receiver. He's 6'4", strong hands. We really don't have that style receiver that's young that can win a jump ball, so I'm happy. Terrion Arnold for the Lions, numbered to 249 with the Jonathan Brooks.
Captain.
Yeah, David, how you doing? Dark Spicy.
I mean,
of the rookie quarterbacks for sure.
Yes.
I don't know if we'll get it downtown in this one since we had the Sunday Kings, but maybe the next one. Jonathan Brooks and Bucky Irving.
Lindsay. Hey, Braxton.
What's up, Braxton? Lindsay, I will say this. I watched about 10 minutes of his highlights today. We have a Khalil Shakir on the electric, numbered to 75, and Dylan. Okay, I'll lead with that next time. I was watching highlights of his, and man, does he have strong hands. Braxton, best pull today was probably the NFL Shield, Brian Thomas Jr. out of Phoenix. All right, Devontae Walker.
She approves.
Thank you, Lindsay. All right, we have Garrett Wilson for the Jets to 299. All right, last pack magic here. And it is Puka on the hollow of the Jace McMillan. All right, let me do a recap. Sorry, Wim, there wasn't much for the Bears besides base cards. Let me do a little recap here. Again, if you're new to us, our replays are always available on YouTube. We keep them up forever. We're live there right now if you need to rewatch while we're live. And we'll go from there. Lindsay. All right, CeeDee Lamb. These are all the numbered cards in the hit. CeeDee Lamb, Ray Davis, Auto, Garrett, Will, Spencer Rattler, Wave, Jaden, Bucky, Josh Cribbs, Malik Neighbors, Archie, Warren Moon, Caleb, Tyrone, Byron Young, Michael Penix, Devin Singletary,
Cowboy,
Devin Culp, Jonathan Brooks, Caleb Williams, Josh Jacobs, Debo, Baker Orange, Patrick Mahomes contours. This Dallas Turner is a Pandora to 25. 7 on the print. Marvin Harrison to 399. Lamar Jackson contours is numbered to 50. Peyton Manning, Jerry Jeudy. This Steelers Donnie Shell is red to 5. On card inscribed Hall of Fame 20. All right, CJ Stroud, Malik Neighbors, Warren Moon again, Barry Foster to 50 with a Joe Burrow, Terrion Arnold, Sunday Kings, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels Star Command, Jalen McMillan RPA for the Bucks, Khalil Electric, Audric, Devontae, Hall to 25, Caleb Williams to 150, Bo Nix on that nice green Phoenix with the Michael Penix patch, and then there was a Herbie autograph in Phoenix.
Nice.
Good start to this case with that shield and the Herbie auto. We haven't seen any case hits yet, so good start to that
Good case.
I know, Chindo.
Okay.
Cowboy, I don't think that's going to happen very often.
The Bo Nix was numbered?
Yes, the green Bo Nix was numbered, yep. Yeah. The greens are numbered, I think, to like 199 or something. Was I right?
Yeah.
I was right. All right, 89 out of 199.
Kevin, how are you?
Cowboy, it's so tough to start with a case like that. You know what I mean? It's like,
Okay, so if you want to put the overlay up, there's 9 teams left.
All right, we're getting there. We're going to do maybe 1 or 2 more after this, maybe only 1 more. But again, we've only been live for an hour and 45 minutes, so.
Nation said an A grade was a homer answer.
A minus, I said, Nation. No, Nation, I'm usually pretty tough on the Lions, actually. I actually really like the defensive tackle we got. I really like the guard that we got. I mean, as far as an edge rusher goes in later rounds, that dude from Boise State's a beast. So, I like our draft.
Yellow Deli, thanks for picking up the Colts.
Yellow Deli got the Colts. Let's go, Yellow Deli.
Steve, thanks for getting the Browns.
Speaking of good sandwiches,
of good sandwiches,
the question of the day is, what's your favorite sub place and your favorite sub you get there? I'm speaking more of national chains. I like the Hook and Ladder at Firehouse. That's not going to stand up there.
You feel? Yeah, I feel like they did too, Kevin.
The club sub at Jersey Mike's is good, and you do it Mike's way. That's true. Let me move this over so we can read the chat. Okay, pub sub, chicken finger sub, big time. K-Side, I've never had Potbelly. Jersey Mike's number 13. I love pub subs. I usually just get like a club there and add extra bacon. Kevin, you all have great local places out your way. We do not here. I wish we had good. To us, the most local here is probably a Publix sub.
Yeah. Okay, Niners are off the board. Thank you.
When we lived in Michigan, there were all kinds of local places that were good.
Really good local places.
Really good. Mancino's grinders were the best. Down here, there's no local. A lot of local like burger places.
You don't like Publix bread?
Mrs., it's okay. Lindsay, what's the... I don't like the white bread there, Lindsay. We get the multi-grain. The multi-grain. Kevin, I do.
Oh, nice, Canton.
McMaster, I'm originally from Brighton, not far from Canton. And then Mrs. is originally from Macomb County. Couple different cities in Macomb County. But we live in Nashville, Tennessee now. But, yeah. Lion King, Mancino's. We don't have Mancino's down here.
Okay, Kevin.
No, JSP.
Oh, no.
JSP. We don't know what sweet tea is in Michigan. We moved to the south. We know what sweet tea is now.
Kojo.
There's a new soft bread, tastes like a Hawaiian roll. Okay. I love Hawaiian rolls. Yeah, you ask for sweet tea in Michigan, they're going to be like, what?
Yeah, they don't know what it is.
Let's ride. What's up, Joe? The draft was fun but confusing. Let's just say that. I like how it started. Interesting how many 13 quarterbacks got drafted.
Yes.
Browns drafting a couple. It's interesting.
Jazz, thanks for getting...
We'll rerun this same break again. We just have one break approved tonight with TikTok. TikTok, you have to get our breaks approved ahead of time. Sometimes it can be a journey to get one approved.
They bought you a pack of Sweet and Low. Doesn't
funny,
quite
Jason.
cut it. You need to say, give me a cup of sugar.
Yeah, Shiloh Sanders got picked up by the Bucks, right, Ace? Is that what we heard? And yes, Cowboy, diehard Lions fans. That's not... I usually wear something Lions. I just don't have it on today. I did, Chendo. I did see that.
Rams off the board.
Chendo, we were live, but I was watching it.
Rips, thank you. Final two, Dolphins and Panthers.
Cowboy. So you're a Vikings fan. What's up? Speaking of Vikings fans, Valhalla just said, evening, y'all.
Evening, Valhalla.
I'm confused by that from someone that's a Vikings fan with the word y'all in there.
Y'all, I know.
You guys just have I'm the coaching staff y'all have, and what you do with your offense and defense is insane. So it's going to be a lot of fun. No, we're talking about Gregory, his brother. Not Sugar, right?
Yes. No, because Sam said that too.
Yeah, Gregory, we're talking about his brother. Jalen Hurts, I don't think he has autographs in Phoenix. He might Optic. He doesn't in Tops.
Lindsay, thanks for closing us out with the Panthers. The overlay should be updated. Or updating soon.
All right, if you're new to us, and if you're in this break, we leave replays up forever and ever. We're live over on YouTube, so you can watch replays. And Hello Nation. And YouTube and Twitch. Sorry, I don't have the chat up.
And the next break is up and pinned, and we're going to do a giveaway.
And also, we send out all cards, even the base cards I skip out. And then everything gets from tonight will get shipped out on Monday. So good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
All right, good luck. Replays up forever and ever and ever. You say y'all in Minnesota. I love it. All right, here we go. We have Chris Jenkins, Adonai, Stephen Davis, Josh Cribbs, Spencer Rattler, Chris Long, Rams to 250. There's a Bo Nix on the Field Generals. Blake Corum, Keon Coleman, and an Adonai Mitchell. We're due a top QB autograph in Finest. Jeremy, yeah, you're going to love Loveland in the passing game. He's a matchup nightmare there for linebackers. All right, Drake, Michael Hall, Jatavian. All right, we have Audric with a Delaney Walker autograph for the Titans. Not bad, Titans.
Nice Titans.
Not bad. And that Delaney Walker is numbered 72 out of 99. Blake Corum to 99. Emmitt Smith, Andre Reed, Troy Smith, and a Datwin.
And actually, the Titans were the giveaway team.
Ah, giveaway team with the
Nice.
Delaney Walker. He was for a little bit breaking. You're right. He was a fantasy legend. He probably wasn't even drafted that year. People just picked him up. All right, Blake, Malachi, Aeneas, Dante Hall, Lynn Dickey, Stephen Davis to 325, Adonai Mitchell, Gronk, Culpepper, and Mark Rippon.
Ace, did you get the Eagles in this break or the next? Let me look. I think next.
All right, Elway, T.O., Todd Heap, Peyton Manning, Bo Nix, with a Kurt Warner to 200, Walter Payton, Trey Benson, Chris Long, and a Spencer Rattler on the uncommon variation.
Yep, Ace, I see you. You have them in the next break.
Good luck. All right, give us another good auto here. All right, Jacob, Michael Pratt, Dwayne Bowe, Warren Moon, Will Shipley for the Eagles on the autograph, with a Ricky Williams 10 out of 10 for the Dolphins. Nice. One of the last teams, too. Earl Campbell. There's a Jaden Daniels X-Factor. Santana Moss and a Jatavian Sanders.
Weber, I'm so sorry. I just saw that. This is break 1119. 1119, Weber. And you have the Seahawks in this break, Weber.
First box, too.
First box.
And replays are available if you need to go rewatch them. All right. That, again, was 10 out of 10 on that Ricky Williams red. What's up, BRT? All right, We have Billy, Walter, Kurt Warner, Tavondre, Mason, McMillan with a Will Levis, Joe Montana Chiefs, Newton, and Audric Estime. All right, we got to be due a case hit in Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Haven't hit any yet. Brian, Mrs. can check on the Dolphins for you.
Dolphins.
Next break, maybe?
Okay, next break. Let me look.
All right. We'll get an overlay up, too, for that next break so you can see who got what. All right, autograph to start here. Ed Oliver, Logan Wilson, with an Adonai Mitchell to 99 auto for the Colts. With a Micah Parsons to 399 and Michael Hall. Did the Yellow Deli have the Colts in this break?
Yes.
All right. Nice Adonai. This Micah Parsons is numbered to 399. Thank you, Zach. Well done. Well done. I know what you're really looking for.
Oh, Don just finished watching the last break. He had the Steelers.
Oh, nice.
You had the Steelers.
That was you had a good couple hits in that, especially the out of 5. All right, Michael Pittman, Devin Leary, and a Marshawn Nealand. The out of 5 was both of them were nice, Don, but that out of 5 was sick. All right, Trey Tucker, Malachi Corley on that rookie phenom patch, numbered to 49. Jalen Thompson, and this Jalen McMillan is nice too. That's numbered to 99 for the Buccaneers.
Brian, you have them in this break right now. Yes, I see it now. This is your Dolphins break.
All right, go green. All right, Jalen Hurts, Christian Watson, Patrick Queen, with a Bucky Irving on the wave, contours, and a Byron Murphy. I love that name. I see someone's name in there is 80s Kid.
Yeah. Weber, Packers, and yes, you have this break.
All right, we have a Saquon Barkley on the contours with a Jace McMillan. Saquon's not numbered, but we love the contours. Here, while I'm loading this, I'm going to put the overlay up for 1 second so y'all can see one more time.
This is the break we're doing right now.
And again, if you need to watch a replay, they're up instantly over on YouTube. You can watch them anytime you want. All right, we have Brian, Gibbs, Quincy, Keon Coleman, and a Ben Sinnott. Where's Noah?
Oh, he wanders. He comes in.
Okay. All right, come on. We have Scary Terry, Zay Flowers to $3.99, and a Javon Bullard for the Packers to $2.49. Kurt,
There you go, Weber.
I do too, Kurt. They're just very nice looking. And then I like that you can get them numbered too. All right, we have a BTJ contours not numbered and a Michael Hall. They do look like they could be.
They do look like case hits.
They do look nicer than some of the case hits out there. All right, there's that Malachi Corley over here too. Braxton, we've been on for 2 hours exactly, so I don't know how much longer. A few more breaks.
Yeah, we'll do more.
All right, we have a Blake Corum on the RPA, numbered to 99, DeMarcus and a JJ. We haven't hit a case set out of Phoenix yet. I think we need to hit one.
Trevor Holston.
What's up, Trevor? Yeah, we'll do a few more. What time is it? I know we started later than normal, but it's only 9 o'clock.
It's only 9.
Our time.
9 our time.
All right, we have the Brock Purdy McCaffrey blue, numbered to 50, with a Max Melton for the Cardinals.
Oh, I see. My cord.
What happened?
No.
Yeah, we need to get Bingo out of there. Is he down
Here,
there?
buddy.
Is the buzzing gone? Sorry, the microphone cord crossed the electric cord down there. All right, we have a Zay Flowers and a Jordan Jefferson.
Down here.
Kurt. Gregory, it was nice. It's still buzzing. Okay, let me mute her for a minute. I muted her mic. I muted it. All right. It's gone because I muted it. All right, Romeo Dobbs, Brees Hall, and Edgren Cooper. Can you get help now?
So can you see if it's good?
Okay. She wants me to test. Is it working now? Do you hear a buzz? I just unmuted. Those of you wearing still buzz, Mrs.
I don't see.
Okay. I'll mute for a little bit while you're working on that.
Yeah, let me...
Why don't you go bring him out there? Yeah, you have to block him. Josh G, are you just saying that because you want me to mute her? Oh, we got orange auto. All right, I get to react to this myself. This could be like a Tom Brady. All right, here we go. Good luck. Orange Equinox rookie auto. Bo Nix, 8 out of 25 for the Broncos. I don't even know who has them. Who has the Broncos? Is that you, Captain Rick? Bo Nix on card, 8 out of 25 Equinox. Who has the Broncos?
Okay, I heard you. Josh G.
Where really?
Yes.
Josh G. You should have heard what he said about you earlier. I'm kidding. Josh G. Congratulations.
Josh G.
He asked what team was hot, and then he went with the team that was not hot. That's a sick hit. That's why we love Cosmic. It's such a good sweat. All right, we have Cedric Williams to 150 and a Jordan Morgan. You're going to have to go. Yeah. I can look in a minute, too, for you. Marshall Falk, Drake May on the die cut with a Davis. All right, we have the May and Brady on the Star Cluster. He signs Ace. He signs in all the products. Did you fix anything that you saw? All right, Will Levis, Joe Montana, and Mims. All right, I unmuted her. Is there still a buzzing? All right, McCaffrey, Roger, Eric Molds, and Smith. No buzz. You're good, Mrs.
Okay.
Okay, you're good. All right. Dan Fouts, Walter Payton, and Kamani Vidal. No.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow, Pete Loaf. All right, Atwater, Aikman, and Ray Davis. Classic bingo.
Classic bingo.
Now he is blocked out of here.
Yeah.
All right, Steve Young to 99. Last on print for the 49ers. Brock Bowers on the base. I love these star commands. Wow, what a hit, Josh G. Congratulations.
Josh G. Oh, do we have a winner? Thank you, Mikey. I always know when it's over.
Mikey, I love it. All right, Sproles, Ocho, and Xavier Worthy.
Lion King.
Josh, she said we might have to mute Mrs. when he buys into a break. He's superstitious. Boomer, Peyton, and Ricky Parasol. Josh, I didn't know you got the Broncos. I mean, the mute button's closer to me than her, so I can do it.
That's true.
Earl Campbell, Jermaine Burton, and Malik Neighbors. That's just a sick. They get orange Equinox, too. Little on-card bow. Congrats. All right, Ricky Williams, Dallas Turner. All right, this is the Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden. It's not numbered, nothing crazy. But what we do with this is whichever team comes up next, that card will go there. So we're looking for a Bear, a Patriot, or a Commander.
How are you doing, Cody? Good to see you.
Hey, Cody. All right, Keyshawn, McNabb, Winslow, and Blake Corum. Braxton, there'll be a little countdown timer. Next break, we'll have one up. CJ2K, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Dorless. All right, we have Hall, Everett, Brett Favre, and McCaffrey gets the Jaden Daniels. That goes to the Commanders.
Okay.
All right, the kid, we can sprinkle some luck, yes. All right, we have a Cedric Gray for this break for the Titans on the nucleus, Kurt Warner, and a Devin Leary. All right, we have Devin Hester, Smith, Keon Coleman, and Leggett. There was a card before the Brady, right, Prime? There was the McCaffrey card. All right, the Keon Coleman is the 75, unless I missed one. Josh, if you think it looks gradable, you have time. Oh, the Brady you saw was Prime Sports. That Brady was a Buccaneers Brady, I believe. Jake, if it was the die cut. We have Gronk and an Audric Estime. Yeah, he's in the Buccaneers on those die cuts. All right, we have Manning, Moss, Owens, and Letou. All right, here we go. Josh, the reason I say you have time, Josh, is I wouldn't sell it anyway right now. And then if you either sell it preseason or you hold it and see if he makes a run at all. I don't know if I'm sure there's comps on the card of that or similar, so you could look up comps. All right, good luck, G-Man.
Good luck.
All right, we have a DJ Moore for the Bears on the blue with a Terry and Arnold. Josh, you don't want it sent yet? Okay. Is that what you're asking? We have a Diggs and a Jaden Daniels. Josh, we could have it flown to you. Justin's going to be here this weekend, and he'll be flying back to Boston.
That's true.
All right, Byron Murphy on the hollow with an Audric Estime. Bills downtown. All right, we have a Cooper Kupp Rams to 249. It's going to be weird seeing Cooper Kupp on the Seahawks.
Oh, he'll meet you there. He loves that place.
Josh knows that, yeah. All right, blue Raheem for the Dolphins with a Jalen Wright. All right, we have Drake May on the throwback. Again, these do pretty good too, so Patriots.
Oh, nice, Ship.
Yeah, Ship, that's right. Ship and Sam, you're on a different account now. I had to look up and see who that
Yeah.
was for a second, but that's... All right, we have orange here of the crowded quarterback room for the Browns.
Downtowns go green are the case. Downtowns
Yes.
and Rookie Kings and
It's downtown, Sunday Kings, Rookie Kings, and there is a Lions downtown. All right, Alvin Kamara on the electric. Laporta has a downtown. I think Goff has a Sunday Kings. All right, Alvin Kamara, 71 out of 75. Those are called the on electric. Nice, David. Nice Mahomes numbered and DJ James. Lindsay, that's funny. Uptowns are only in Megas and Blasters, yeah. Uptowns are not in Hobby. Which is why Megas and Blasters are so hot and crazy right now. Jeremy. All right, here's our autograph. It is Roman Wilson, the 75 for the Steelers. A little on-card RW.
Bluegrass.
Roman's going to have a year this year. He's going to do 10 times better than he did last year. Savage. I think JJ stuff will go up during the preseason once people see him throwing in preseason. We have a Jaheim Bell for the Patriots, the $2.99. Now the issue, Savage, is PSA's taking 65 days. That's the issue. All right, Myles Garrett and a Drazon Newton. So you have time to hold that. Oh, gosh. Hamlin, is that my sign to mute you right now? All right, Dak Prescott on the passing grade and Marvin Harrison. I hope you're doing well, Hamlin. Hamlin, I love how honest you are. Eric All.
Okay, Kurt said base Uptowns are in retail, fat packs, hangers, but numbered are in blasters and megas.
All right, so we have Anthony Richardson, Devondre. Base Uptowns are in retail boxes, fat packs, hangers. Yeah, numbered are only in the blasters and that. That's crazy. No wonder they're going crazy on that pricing on that stuff. Even Target upped their price. All right, Edgar and Cooper. Nice, Batman. We like that. Congrats. All right, Jacoby Brissett and Braylon Allen. All right, one more number card here, or downtown or something.
That's awesome.
101 would be nice. All right, we have J.C. Horn. J.J. on the rookie recruits, not numbered, with the J.C. Latham. Nice, Kinsley. All right, we do end it with a red, so good luck. We have Theo Johnson and a PS2 for the Broncos. 47 out of 125. All right, let me do a recap again. Replays are available. Congrats, Josh G, but let me do a recap here. You had the big hit there.
And we are almost sold out of the next break. We can run it back.
We can run it back another time, yeah. What time is it, 9?
It's only 9.
Only? What time were you up this morning?
Later than you.
Yeah, go green. There was a couple base Lions rookies in there, like Terry and Arnold and stuff. I did see that, but there were no numbered. I did see that. All right, Adonai Mitchell, JJ, Edgar and Cooper, Jalen Thompson, Kurt Warner, Bo Nix, Chris Long, Blake, Jaheim Watson, Raheem, Cooper Kupp, Jaden Daniels, DJ. These are all the numbered in the loaded cards right now. Cedric Williams, the 150. Drake May on the die cut. Zay Flowers. Javon Bullard, PS2. Zay. Were there 2 of these? There were 2 of these.
Lindsay, you don't have the Rams in the one he's looking.
I just noticed that. 2 in the same box. Look at that. 393 and 394 in that same box. All right, Brian Thomas Jr., Will Shipley, auto. Alvin Kamara on the electric. Drake May, Steve Young to 99, last on print. Also the Purdy McCaffrey, that was numbered to 50. Micah Parsons, Saquon Barkley. This Ricky Williams, Dolphins was 10 out of 10. Keon Coleman to 75. Jaden Daniels, Roman Wilson, auto. Mahomes, 20 out of 50 Mahomes. The Malachi Corley, Keon. Delaney Walker went to the free team. Blake Corum, RPA, Bucky Irving, Jalen McMillan, and congrats on that monster, Josh G. Bo Nix on card 8 out of 25
Wow.
Equinox, and he put on this set he's putting his jersey number on. He doesn't in all of them. Congrats, Josh G. Josh, did you say hold that card for you for a little bit? Is that he might have said that?
Yes, I think so. So WWE Collector Kid start. Just start small. Start small and keep consistent.
Yep.
Okay.
You'll find your community. Just be honest and fair and don't price gouge. It's not about the money. That's the biggest thing. Don't price gouge. All right, here we go.
Okay, so you can pull up the overlay up.
Braxton, are you talking about whatever you can get, WWE, whatever product you can get? Are you talking about the Brian Thomas Jr.?
Okay, Giants are the last team. The Patriots are gone. I just have to find them.
I don't think he's in here still, the BTJ hit. Do you remember the username on that? I can't remember now. His username was different than his screen name.
Yes. I don't like his username was his screen name or was his real name.
Nice. Yeah, I don't do a lot of WWE stuff, so.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was Boomer. Thank you, Nathan. His username was something else, but his screen name was something else, and his username was Boomer.
Boomer something.
He was an Oklahoma. He was an OSU Boomer Sooner fan. Braxton, if you go back on YouTube and rewind it while we're live, you can rewind that break. You'll probably see his name like on the overlay of who got him that break.
Okay, so we have one team left. Looks like.
Yeah, I know it's a little bit different too with WWE, especially with both companies producing now, with Topps producing WWE too.
Okay.
Sounds like the football card market.
Yeah. Giants are the last team.
Is there any other NBA games
Okay,
on
it
right
says
now?
we're sold out.
All right, Lindsay, let's do it.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Lindsay, Malik Neighbor's autograph coming in.
Coming in. Okay,
All right.
overlay should be updated. This is break 1120.
All right, again, I say this every time just in case someone is new. Replays are available on YouTube instantly. We do stream there at the same time. That way we have our replays up forever. We believe in that. Also, we ship all cards, even the base veteran cards I might skip faster past. We do ship all cards as well, too. Thank you, Jay Latham. And good luck.
Good luck.
Not for really for NFL. Leafs not the greatest anymore. There's some Leaf stuff that's okay. But Leaf has kind of fallen off in my opinion. Maybe during 2022, it was a good time to get Brock Purdy stuff. If you wanted autographs back then, Leaf was one of the main places to get it. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. We have Ladd, Brendan Rice, Keon Coleman, Larry, Jaws. Johnny Wilson is to 49, 48 on the print. Will Shipley, Jerry Rice, Doug Flutie, and a Lawrence Taylor. Third quarters. Thank you, Jay Latham. Leaf Pop Century is not bad, but they upped the price on that this year. Edgar and James, Brett Favre, Luke Kuechly, Michael Vick, Adrian Peterson, Bryce Young to 99. Nice little color match there. With an AR, Jim Kelly, Troy Aikman, and a Dan Marino.
Hey, Bassin, how are you?
Good evening, Bassin. I love Phoenix. They did a good job with Phoenix this year. If you happen to hit a case hit, Color Blast, you're definitely doing well. So I do like Phoenix. Audric, Randy Moss, Spencer Rattler, Hakeem, Santana Moss. I think this might mean good QB coming.
Okay.
Santana Moss for the Jets. Roman Wilson to 150. Matt Hasselbeck, Andre Reed, Chop, and Malachi.
You do. You have the Pats in this break, BL.
Good luck, BNL.
We just the first box, first pack, ish, second pack.
All right, Troy, Arian, Marshall, Cooper DeJean. We have Lloyd with a Malik Neighbors autograph for Last Team Magic, Lindsay. That's your team too, Lindsay. Nice. Roman Wilson, Jerry Rice, Arian Foster, and Aeneas Smith.
That's
Lindsay,
awesome.
That's hilarious.
David, yes, you have the Cardinals in this.
All right, Seahawks free in the next break. That's funny. Congrats, Lindsay. All right, Peyton, Bo Nix, Chris Jenkins, Adonai. We have Steven Davis, wrong commander. Sam Hartman to 250. Brady on the Bucks. Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, X-Fractor, and a Tyler Nubbin. Lindsay. That's funny. All right, Cribbs, Drake May, Michael Hall, Sanders. We have McMahon, Jim McMahon, Craig Morton, 250. Frank Gore. There's a Caleb Williams number to 150 for the Bears. Marshall Falk and a Blake Corum. All right, this Field Generals is the blue Field Generals numbered to 150 for the Bears.
I know, Baston, they do.
All right, empty box. All right, we still haven't hit any case hits. Last case had 4. We've hit 0. We've hit a NFL Shield tonight, but no case hits yet. All right, we have a Roma Dunze to 225 on the patch for the Bears with a Micah Parsons to 399 and a Will Shipley. Let's do Color Blast. That'd be sick. All right. We have Brian Burns, little Spencer Rattler Contours, not numbered, and a Johnny Wilson. All right, Micah, Ramondre, James Cook, Christian Watson on the wave with a BTJ. Our next live on TikTok, I don't know when it's going to be.
Boys will be live Monday.
Monday night? Okay. We have Anthony Gold. We have a Latu for the Colts. Mrs. and I will be live tomorrow night on Fanatics. But I don't know if we'll be live at all tomorrow on TikTok. Probably not. We'll see.
We'll see.
If Mrs. wakes up early,
Possibly
let's
morning.
do a morning stream, Mrs.
Possibly morning.
All right. We have Green to 25. Jalen Waddle autograph.
Nice.
That's nice. That might be actually lower numbered. Who had the Dolphins?
JB Smooth.
JB Smooth, that is numbered, 18 out of 25, one-off jersey. Kurt, we did not. No comment, Kurt. JB Smooth, nice Jalen Waddle. All right, J. Jeff behind that for the Vikings is to 249 and Malik Neighbors base.
Donnie just gave me permission to sleep in.
Winner we might. I don't know if we will, though.
We may.
Enough said, Kurt. Enough said. We have Tyreek, Watson. There's a Jalen Polk rookie rising for the Patriots and the Devontae. We don't usually do Sunday morning streams. All right, so we have Nico, little Nico Collins, numbered to 2 out of 50, and Ricky. I hope Nico can stay healthy for a full season. That dude is insane.
Donnie, I'm capable of it. I just don't like it.
All right, so we have George Kittle. We have Michael Penix. I like that you said you're capable of it. All right, nice BTJ. And that little black and gold to 125 for the Jags. All right, good Phoenix so far.
7 trillion debt in 4 years. Okay.
What's that?
That's his username, 7 trillion.
All right, we have a Javon Baker RPA for the Patriots with a Thibodeau Giant and a Jamari Thrash.
Donnie, yes.
What was the question?
Are we within walking distance?
Yeah, Donnie.
Yes.
We're not like directly across, but we're like a 10-minute walk away.
You can walk.
Those hotels like directly across sell out so fast.
Yeah.
And get kind of expensive, too. All right, Jalen Johnson with a Trey Benson for the Cardinals out of 99. 48 on the print with an Anthony Gold. Donnie. No comment. I'll be in the lobby first. You know that.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Danielle Hunter, also for the Texans. See you, Brian. And Olatu.
If you're just hopping in, we are running this break back. It is pinned. And we're giving away the Seahawks.
What's up, Redbeard? All right, we have Dre Greenlaw with the Mahomes-Kelsey wave and a nice Jaden Daniels in the back.
There we go.
That was a pretty good box. No case hit, but there was the BTJ, that Waddle, the Baker, and the nice Jaden Daniels green to 199.
Trevor.
Nice, Trevor. All right. We are so due a Planetary Pursuit.
Yes.
There's usually 4 per case. And we haven't seen one in this case yet, so we have to.
Yeah.
We gotta be due. All right, here we go. Good luck. Brett, Ocho, Devin Hester, and Slovis. Don't know who Slovis is, but he's in the set for the Colts.
He is in the set for the Colts.
Jaden Daniels Uranus.
Whoa.
That is a nasty card. Congratulations. That's huge. Jaden Daniels Uranus planetary card. Who has the Commanders?
Trevor Holston.
Trevor Holston.
Welcome back, Trevor.
Welcome back, Treasure. Josh, it's a nasty card. I knew we were due a Planetary Pursuit. I did not expect a Jaden Daniels Uranus. So
nice, Trevor.
Okay, if you're unfamiliar with Planetary Pursuits, basically the further away from the sun, the more rare the card. So this is a pretty rare hit, and especially to be Jaden Daniels. That is crazy.
Nice, Trevor.
All right, Breeze and Kinchins. Congrats, Trevor. All right, we have Winslow, Bledsoe on the Nucleus. There's a Bo Nix Star Command and an Austin Reed. That's sick. Oh, what's this? It is an Ed McCaffrey Broncos 19 out of 99 with a Tyler Guyton 97 out of 99 for the Cowboys. Back to back and numbered there. I love it, Brandon. They do so. Cosmic Football is new this year. But Cosmic Baseball's been around since like 2021, and it's always been one of my favorite sets. So I'm very thrilled that they decided to do Cosmic Football. All right, we have Michael Vick and Javon Bullard. Nation, I said all that for you, if you're listening. All right, Michael Vick with the Manning and AR for the Colts. Jaden Daniels on the base. We might not be done for you yet, Trevor. We still got optics, too. All right, Sims, McCaffrey, and Carter Bradley. That might be the first planet we've gotten of Jaden. Oh, no, we had a sun, I think.
Yeah.
Once. All right, Slovis and Adonai Mitchell. I wonder what the pack odds are on the Uranus. We have Joe Montana and a Joe Alt. All right, Wayne Corbett and Fuaga. I'm not using it as an excuse to say that over and over, Matthew. It just works out. All right, Drew Brees, Barry Foster, and Ray Davis. That's a wild statement. Nice. Corbin Carroll. Yeah, as long as he picks it back up again. McNabb and Trice. It's nice on the earth, yeah. It is, Nemo. It depends on how Corbin's playing. He didn't have a great second year. All right. We have Jason Taylor, CJ Stroud, and Newbin. David Shipley, are you giving me permission to laugh? Eli Moss, Barry Sanders on the Galaxy Greats, and a Plumlee. All right, so we have Fouts, Matthews, and Bucky Irving. I thank you, David. See, we'll get at least one more number card in here, maybe two. Usually when you get a Planetary Pursuit, you do not get an autograph. All right, Breeze, Steve Young, and Devontae Walker.
None of those have sold.
Wow.
Only a Bo Nix at $750.
Wow. Steve Young and Wiley. Okay, who had that? Trevor. The Bo Nix of that sold for $750. No Daniels have sold. Trevor, you probably have a $1,000 card there. Jaden, but one listed for sale for $3K. Thank you, Wade, for finding that too. It's at least a $1,000 card. That's crazy. Congrats. All right, we have Dylan Lobb, the 150 for the Raiders with a Lloyd. Trevor, since none have sold, you might want to, when you get it, you might want to throw it up there. All right, Jim McMahon, Cole Beasley, and a Caleb Williams. All right, we still have Optic Hobby.
Wow.
Good luck to everyone else. I know we need some more
break.
hits. Yeah, we've had a good, nice Malik Neighbors. That Waddle was nice too. A couple nice Jaden Daniels. Nice little Waddle autograph too.
The Mars sold for $750. Wow.
Wait, the Mars Jaden Daniels sold for $750? Oh yeah, that one then is at least $1,000, maybe $1,200. Congrats on that, Trevor.
Nice, Trevor.
All right, we have Electric Tajay Spears for the Titans, and that one is numbered to 75.
There you go,
Brooks.
the Kid Lopez.
Kid Lopez, you needed a Titan, you wanted a Titan. There you go. Stink Pickle. Stink Pickle's in the hospital right now.
Is he?
He had back surgery, and it was he's in a little more pain than he thought. So he's spending 2 nights there. So Stink Pickle,
I'm
keep
sorry.
us updated. I hope you feel better quickly. All right, Zach Martin and Bucky Irving.
We did. We hit a Jaden Battlefield. It's on our Instagram.
We've hit a couple cosplays.
Yeah, a couple.
The Cosmic Dusts are nice too. All right, Xavier Worthy, Hollow, and a Maurice. Yep, Stink Pickle. Get well soon. Take it easy.
There's those cards aren't numbered, but they're super short.
They're not numbered, Kenneth, but there are pack odds you can look up. All right, we have Micah Parsons on the strong arm, 3 on the print, the 149. Again, the further away the planet is from the sun, the more rare the card.
And Jim McDonald, you won the Seahawks in the next break.
We have Malik Washington for the Dolphins with a Rook. So Pluto, they didn't do Pluto. They only do Pluto in baseball. For football, they did Eris, E-R-I-S, which is the other planet they found in our solar system like Pluto. That's a smaller dwarf planet. So no Plutos. We did hit a Drake May of that, which was crazy. The 325 Devin Leary autograph for the Ravens. And A.J. Barner. The Eris, I think there's a Jaden Daniels Eris up there that might be like 3,000 or something, or might end at 3,000, somewhere around there. The auction is still up. I know it's over 2 right now. All right, Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals, 10 out of 199 with Kamani Vidal.
Okay, Uranus cards are 1 out of almost 20,000 packs.
1 out of 20,000 packs, and then they hit a Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
All right, Mrs. We have a monster here. Good luck, everyone. This is a gold downtown.
What?
This is a gold downtown rookie.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way. Rome Odunze, we take
Whoa!
that. Gold Rome, that's still a monster for the Bears.
Rick.
Let's go.
Nice. Congratulations.
First on print out of 10.
That was sweaty. Oh, Rick, that's you. Is that you?
Which one? Captain Rick?
Captain
Let's
Rick,
go,
is that
Captain
you?
Rick.
Nice.
Wow. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Nice.
All right, Malachi Corley and Max Melton. You know what that means? Second gold downtown coming up.
Yep.
It's usually what it means. You get 1, you get 2. Let's get the same box. All right, Xavier Worthy. That Daniels is a planetary, Wade, it's a planetary Uranus. Also probably $1,000 plus card. All right, Joe Burrow, and that one's numbered out of 60. The Adunze Gold is definitely a big card. Worth more probably than that Daniels. But the Daniels is up there. All right, Chain Reaction, Javonte and Jonah Ellis. Gosh, I still think we're going to hit a Daniels autograph tonight, too. All right, Brock Bowers. All right, we have Drake London for the Falcons out of 125. 124 on the print. Stink Pickle, you're a Bears fan. Beautiful card. All right, we have a Jake Ferguson, Cowboys to 299, and a Drake on the base. I know, B&L. There was a base Drake there. We got to get you one. We have Javon Baker, or we need Javon Baker to do really well this year. Ooh, we have an ice to 15. Good luck.
Nice.
What a box. Deuce Vaughn for the Cowboys. The blue ice optics are so beautiful. All right, Cowboys with the Deuce Vaughn. It is numbered 3 out of 15. Who had the Cowboys?
Sean.
Sean. Let's go, Sean. Gold Donruss Adunze did 2K in February. All right, Tua and Lassiter. Kurt, so Optic is out. Does Optic outsell Donruss Gold? I know it's their first year having Donruss Gold. So that is interesting what the comp will be, but it's at least that. Malachi Corley and Chop Robinson. All right, last pack, and I'll do a recap. Crazy break. All right, we end it with a Zay Flowers for the Ravens out of 249. All right, let me do a recap. Again, if you're new to us, we have replays always available instantly over on YouTube. We're live there now, so you can rewind, and then we leave them up forever. I say that a lot because I believe in having replays up forever. So that's what that is. Wow, congratulations. Couple really nice hits in this.
Yeah.
In the past, Kurt, sometimes they comp pretty close. It's weird, but this year with no lasers on them, I think Optic will definitely out-comp it. All right, Joe Burrow was the 60. The Zay, Spencer, Micah Parsons, Adunze, Craig Morton, Sam Hartman, Roman, Johnny Wilson, Jake Ferguson, Drake London, Trey Hendrickson, Dylan for the Raiders to 150. The Jaden Daniels base, Drew Bledsoe, Bo Nix, Tyler Guyton to 99, Daniil Hunter, Texans, Trey Benson to 99, Thibodeau Giants, Jalen Polk, Micah Parsons on the strong arm, couple Micahs to 149, Devin Leary autograph, Ed McCaffrey to 99, J. Jeff for the Vikings to 249, Xavier Worthy on the hollow, Caleb Williams to 150. This Deuce Vaughn is the ice to 15, 3 on the print. Malik Washington, Tajay on the electric for the Titans, Latu, Nico Collins was 250, 2 on the print. Javon Baker, RPA. BTJ out of 125. Santana Moss autograph for the Jets. Bryce Young to 99. Nice Jaden Daniels green as well in there too. Then the Jalen Waddle to 25 autograph. The Malik Neighbors, congrats Lindsay. We had the Jaden Daniels Uranus card, probably 1,000 to 1,500 there, and a gold Roma Dunze downtown for the Bears. Congrats on that.
Yeah.
First on print out of 10.
Nice.
First on print out of 10. Let's go. That's awesome.
Okay, and we have about 7 teams, I believe, left in the next break.
Could be last. We'll see. That was the 7 over there. All right. Good luck. I don't know if this will be the last one, or maybe we'll do one more. I need to go look. It really is on finest.
Do you want to pop the overlay up?
It really is about the finest there, because we're getting low on that.
Okay, Trevor, I see you just got the Vikings.
Johnny, that downtown, that Roma Dunze downtown? Yeah, do you have it right there?
Yep.
I can show it again. Yeah. And it's first on print out of 10. put a zenith instead of a finest in, Malone? We actually would have to change the picture and change the description, and then TikTok has to approve every break, so that actually might take a minute. So we get breaks pre-approved. So tonight, Saturdays we are not always on Saturday nights. So we decided to do a stream. We've been on for about 2.5 hours.
About 2.5 hours. This is break 7.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple more teams off the board. Let me. Okay, Mike picked up the Jags.
And if you're new to us, the backstory, we've been on TikTok for a while. One of probably the first ones here on TikTok about 5 years ago. Going on 5 years now. 4 years going on 5. And then we also stream for the last 2 years every other night on Fanatics Live. And then we'll do some morning TikTok streams. And then if you ever see our account live, and it's not us, it's our son Noah and his buddy. They go live 1 or 2 nights a week. Tomorrow night we'll be on Fanatics Live. Over there's different types of breaks we can do that we can't do here. So on TikTok you're only allowed to pick your teams or pick your divisions.
Okay, 4 teams left. Panthers, Browns, Giants, Commanders.
Travis, over there we can do like hit drafts. We can do like anything that would use a randomizer, because Fanatics actually has a built-in randomizer. So we can do random team breaks, you can do random player breaks, all that stuff that's built into the system there. So we do a lot of breaks over there that say $40 a team, and there'd be like this break over there. I forget what this break is over there, but it's like $59 or something like that a team. And then once the break's sold out, they have a built-in randomizer, and then you get a team. You could end up with one of the big teams. So we do a lot of those over there. Yeah, JB, TikTok we used to be able to do that 4 years ago here, but then they put the kibosh on it. So we talked to them quite a bit, and we've talked to them about it, and it's a possibility, but they're going to start with auctions here first for cards. I think you can, some accounts. I know our account is, but I don't have any. But you can auction slab and raw cards.
Okay, one team sitting there.
Which actually might not be a bad idea if the auctions go well and you'd rather do that instead of eBay. It's actually not a bad idea. Imagine hitting a card like that in the break, and even like a $20 card, and someone says, "Can you just auction it for me?"
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, Panthers are the last team.
Yeah, Travis, I really like their system over there. TikTok's great. We love TikTok. We've been over here for a lot longer than there, but their system over there is really, really good. Better than the yellow W2.
It's the
but
man.
We like the yellow W2, but it's better than there.
It's the man. We have an account over there.
Yeah, it's the man. Give us a follow over there.
Give us a follow.
We let's just say this. I'll say this right now. We've never streamed over on what you just said, which is Whatnot. We've never streamed there. We know there's issues over there, but it doesn't mean we won't someday. They're actually been working with us to do something over there that they have never done before, and they're going to let us use that system because it's what I believe in as far as being open, and like we just want people to know. Like we price so you all know. You know, we price it low. And so we're not going to do auction style over on Whatnot. That's not my style, because I think that's just a way for breakers to make more money when you auction stuff off. So all that being said, maybe in about 2 weeks we'll start over there a little bit.
Okay, so this one team, Panthers are the last team.
Travis, Travis, and the one thing I'll say.
Good night, Stink.
The one thing I'll say too, Travis, is Fanatics does vet their breakers. Like they don't just open it up to the world. So it's not just like the Whatnot's not a problem. TikTok's a problem too. There's so many people scamming on both ends of it. You know what I mean? So it's a problem in general, where I like that they vet their breakers over there. It's not just anyone can do it. And lots of things. Like over there, you have to have a security camera running at all times. As a matter of fact, I don't show this very often. And a lot of breakers, I probably don't have this set up, but even here, I have a security camera running in case anyone wonders what's going on the side, that you can see my hands and stuff. I can just throw it up whenever I want. So we have a security camera running too, in case anyone says, "Oh, you threw a pack to the side." So we do stuff like that here too.
Okay, Jay Latham, thanks for closing us out. Jonathan, I do not know. This is sold out.
We can run it back one more time.
Okay, we can run it back one more time.
I'll have to go grab a fresh case of Finest. Actually, I think it'll be a fresh case of. It might be a fresh case of Optic too.
Okay.
Okay.
So this break is running back. It is pinned.
That'll probably be the last break tonight. That will be the last break. Is that okay, Mrs.?
That's fine.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay. Again, if you're new to us, we do replays as well too here. So YouTube is up and going. You can rewatch it while we're live. Hello, YouTube. Or if you want to watch a break you were in or just watch a live, we leave our replays up forever. So you can scroll back at years if you want. We leave our replays up. So we ship all cards, including the base cards of veterans that I skip over. All cards get shipped, and we ship out next business day, which is Monday. What am I talking about? Zach Chatty, you said it too quick. I said it wrong. We ship out next business day, which is Monday. I messed it up at the end, Chatty. All right, here we go. I feel like we're going to get a quarterback here. A good QB auto. All right, Barry, Bruce, Lenny Moore, Joe Alt, Xavier Legette, Frank Gore Jr. to 200, Walter Payton, Worthy on the debut, Cooper DeJean, and Zach Thomas.
Kurt, that made me laugh. I did not laugh out loud, but it made me laugh.
Kurt, that drives me nuts. All right, Sam Hartman, Trey Benson, Xavier Legette, Roman Wilson, Edgar and James to 325, and we got a peel card.
Wow.
I love these. We haven't seen one of these yet. I'll peel this off when we're done with this box. All right, Bo Nix, Jacob Latou, and Fred Taylor.
Donnie,
what's the $3? Was it graded, Donnie? Lassiter, Dylan, Frank Gore, Marvin Harrison, misses.
what?
Bryce Young to 25 is nice. Okay, I thought we'd get a decent auto here.
Panthers, last team.
Last team again?
Yes. Last teams have been hitting.
21 out of 25 on card for the Panthers. All right, Ladd McConkey to 150. Will Kurtz, Marshawn Lloyd, and Michael Pratt. Who had the Panthers?
Jay Latham closed us out.
Jay Latham, 21 out of 25. It's not a Tom Brady auto, Jay Latham. Jay Latham, have you decided what you're doing with that Brady auto? Donnie, I can't. All right, Burton, Arnold, Marino, Watt, Magic Man, Jacob Cowing auto for the Niners with Adonai, Keon Coleman, Tom Brady refractor, and Phil Simms. All right, and again, we're going to run that break back just one time. It'll be that last break of the night for tonight. We will have some really good value breaks as well too with Hobby coming up once we get all of our Optic Blaster and Mega cases in. We waited for cases, not charging $100 like everyone else. We'll be cheaper than Target. Ricky Williams, Dallas Clark, Calvin Hill, Cade Stover to 200, Spencer Rattler, Keon Coleman on the finest debuts, Ladd, and Roman Wilson. All right, Troy, Chris Long, Newton. We have Michael Vick, Gronk to 25 for the Patriots. I like that. With a Bo Nix, Earl Campbell, Jaden Hicks, and a Jacob Cowing. Thank you, Seafro.
Kurt,
honestly, Kurt, I wonder if that will happen. All right, this is a peel card. If you haven't seen what these are, this is who it can be. Elway, Tebow, or Brett Favre. So Broncos, you got 2 chances. Packers, you got 1. I'm very careful when I peel these from the corner or the top. Kind of not really the corner because we don't want to mess up the corner. Okay, they can be numbered. This one is not. It is a Tim Tebow for the Broncos.
Y'all.
I like these. These are the mystery facts. Tim Tebow for the Broncos.
Nice.
I know, we're going to have to be careful with that. Someone one time is going to do that, Kurt, over on Fanatics. They're going to put 32 in the cart and just hit go. Okay, Jay Latham. Jay Latham, yeah, it's an interesting conversation with that Brady card. All right, we have a Stephon Diggs and a Keelan Robinson for the Jags. Diggs was the Texans. All right. We have Mark Andrews with a Jermaine Burton and a Jaden Hicks for the Chiefs. This feels like a case hit already, the way this one's starting. It is. Color Blast.
Yes.
I'm telling you. All right, CJ Mosley, you get 2 to 4 case hits a case in these we've been getting lately. Ooh, Bucky Irving autograph too.
Nice.
To 49. What's up, Dookie?
Hey.
Drake May Color Blast for the Patriots.
Wow.
Who had him this break?
KS Lindman.
KS. Where's KS at?
Nice.
Man, the Phoenix Color Blasts are sick. B&L, I'm sorry. I thought of you right away. It's the break after. You can blame me. No, it's
It's
not K-Side. There he is.
Nice, there you are.
All right, this Bucky's to 49 too. Wow, that's nasty. All right, Noah in the last case last night, he had 2 case hits. He had 4 case hits in the case, 2 in the same box. So let's see if we can do that again.
Dookie, they're new this year.
All right, Worthy and Cooper DeJean. Dookie, the question of the night is, I was craving a sub sandwich. So what's your favorite sub and from what sub place? I love the Hook and Ladder from Firehouse. All right, Keenan Allen. We have the Stroud and Nico and the Anthony Gold. Yeah, that Drake May, that's a really big card. KS, that is a card we will overnight to you at our expense too. So you'll get tracking on Monday and we'll get to you by Tuesday. All right, Jonathan Brooks on the patch, numbered to 99, with a Bryce Young green and a Jaquan Jackson for the Titans. A steak and cheese from Charlie's. Is Charlie's a local place? Everyone. I'd say the club sub from Jersey Mike's has been overwhelmingly the number one. I do love Jersey Mike's.
Blimpie.
Oh, I haven't heard about Blimpie in a while. Is Blimpie just a Michigan thing?
Well, Valhalla said it. So
right. Gardner Minshew and Cooper DeJean on the refractor. Congrats on your hit. Donnie, should I have heard of it? All right, Trevor Lawrence, Latu, and a Jeremiah Trotter, numbered red for the Eagles.
Are Quiznos still around? I don't think they are.
That sounds good, JB. We don't have any good local here. This is a thickie here. It is a Blake Corum RPA numbered to 49 for the Rams, with a Jalen Waddle to 99 and a Spencer Rattler. Nice Blake Corum.
Nice.
Taylor. Haven't done one of those in years.
There's another sub place I loved. Oh,
Tayro. I was gonna see it. Tayro.
Tayro,
you change your name sometimes. I figured that was you, Tayro. All right, we have Cortland, Josh Allen. We have Trey Hendrickson, and a Jawar Jordan.
Congrats, N-Dubs. I see you.
All right, Kyron Williams with an Adonai Mitchell on the contours and an Enos Rakestraw.
Jimmy Jones is good.
I love it, Tayro. Never change. We've been talking about that. I'm serious. It's probably going on 3 years. That's hilarious. Ooh, see? Double case hit. I'm telling you. This is back-to-back cases.
Okay.
Which means we'll have 2 more case hits in this case. Good luck, everyone. All right, Jalen Wright. Nice Caleb Williams contours not numbered. Jonathan Brooks Phoenician.
Wow.
Those are beautiful. Jonathan Brooks on the Phoenician.
Okay, Panthers last team
Is killing it.
is killing it. Yes, pub subs, Jonathan, are top 5.
All right, nice Caleb Williams on the contours. Jay Latham. Congrats on that. All right, we still got 2 more boxes in this break. We still got Topps Cosmic and an Optic too.
Kurt, that's hilarious. You Googled Blimpie and Google Maps shows one closed. The last review is 14 years ago.
You know the other sub place in Michigan that was all over I loved that place. There was one on Novi. Oh, what was it called?
There's one that I keep thinking of too.
Yes, we used to go there all the time. I need to look it up. I do. Phoenix is a very nice product. I wish every box was like that, right? All right, we have McNabb, Winslow, and Burton.
Yeah, we are running this break back.
All right, we have Drake May on the die cut. We have the Brooks, Benson, and Blake Corum. So whichever team comes up next, we'll give that card to between those 3 teams. For the Terry Nardle. So we're looking for a Panther, a Cardinal, or a Ram. And look at Jim Everett for the Rams wins this card for the Rams. Rams on that?
Rams.
All right, we have Hall, Favre, and Anthony Gold. Phoenix, good job this year on Phoenix. Nucleus, Terry Bradshaw, Steelers. Peyton and Rice. Oh, we got gold in here. It is a Roman Wilson for the Steelers and a Theo Johnson. I know Basson. His college injuries, and I know Basson's crazy. He's so much potential too. All right, Christian Okoye, Tom Brady, Buccaneers, Jerry Rice, and Johnny Wilson.
I realized I didn't do a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway for the Seahawks in that last break.
All right. We have Jason Witten, Stephen Davis, and Jacob Cowan. Peyton Wilson. All right. We have Boomer, Troy Aikman, and Roman Wilson. I think we'll get another planetary. That's my guess. Another planetary pursuit. All right. Earl Campbell, Graham Barton, and Dylan Laub. Gosh, we have some posts to do tonight, Mrs.
Yeah, I know.
That downtown, the planetary, Jaden Daniels, that Drake May. Caleb Williams and Rattler, that Bo Nix, the 25 autograph, too.
Yeah.
There's some big hits tonight. All right, Roger, Eric Molds, and Alafau. All right, we have Danny Amendola, Nix and Elway for the Broncos, and Adisa Isaac. All right, Suggs, Taylor, Brown, and Robinson. Are there any Arizona Cardinal fans in here? I feel like we never see Arizona Cardinal fans.
I know.
Doug Williams, Devin Hester, and Sumiti. I was just going to say, they got a steal with Will Johnson. They got a steal in that second round. All right. We have a Tyke Smith in 99 and a Graham Barton. Thank you for the follow. All right, we have T.O. and an A.J. Barner. He fell out, Basson. He fell out. All right, T.O. and Hartman. He did not get drafted in the first round. Injury. He wasn't able to do stuff. All right, we have a rake straw. These are called white holes. That's a rake straw for the Lions. Don Beebe and Sweat. Yeah, I thought the Broncos were going to take him. But I get if they're worried about injury. You never know. Will Levis and Kalen Bullock. And we have a Bo Nix on the Star Command refractor and a Michael Pratt. All right, let's get it. Gold downtown again. There's going to be another one.
Yeah,
That's
Donnie.
how it works.
Donnie, he was...
Noah was very happy that he did get picked. Noah's like, I'm a Cardinals fan now. All right, empty box. Fax, how are you doing?
Hey, how are you?
All right, we have our autograph right away. Jacob Cowing to 150 with a Roman Wilson. Niners with a second Jacob Cowing autograph. All right, an electric Byron Murphy, rated rookie for the Seahawks to 75 with a Jace McMillan. Who was the free team in this break?
The free team in
This current
one.
Was it Seahawks or something else?
It was I believe it was Seahawks. Yeah, it was Jim.
Nice. All right, we have Myles Garrett, Khalil, and Caleb Williams on the base. All right, Xavier Worthy lighted up with a Brandon Fisk. All right, we have Luke McCaffrey. Basson, do we need to put 32 ounce tumblers back up there? All right, AJ Brown on the strong arm and a Devin Culp. I call these strong arm. I don't know what the emoji is actually called, but this is out of 149. It's probably called something else. You call it? Are they called flex? Okay. Bo Nix and Ray Davis. I called it strong arm since the beginning. I don't know why. I will try to switch it to flex. All right, we have Flournoy and a Jalen Polk. All right, come on, be right. Marvin Harrison Jr. blue is nice for the Cardinals. We'd like the numbered rated rookies on the light blue Marv for the Cardinals.
Jim, what cup would you have picked?
All right, we have Leonard Williams for the Seahawks. And Joe Milton. Yeah, Jim, who's your team? Oh, Mrs. We haven't. What? What do we got going on here on the second?
Hey, Eminem.
All right, good luck here. We have a blue ice to 15.
Ooh.
What is this? Tyreek Hill Diamond Hands. All right. Dolphins, numbered to 15. Tyreek Hill, and that is number jersey match 10 out of 15. Nice diamond hands, 10 out of 15. Nice, Goober. Little jersey match, too, there. All right, Pink Velocity, Javon Bullard for the Packers, numbered to 80. Almost jersey match there, too.
OSU. Let me see what I can do.
We can figure that out for you, Jim. I bet you we can find one. All right, we have a hollow Kobe Turner with a Jordan Travis.
Nice. McLovin?
All right.
Or Eminem.
Brock and Ricky.
Forgot whatever platform we're on.
Debo, I like that color match. First on print of the 125 for the Niners.
I was all confused because C-Knee and G-Men both bought back-to-back. And I had to look to see who actually got the Giants.
Oh, that's funny. All right, Dexter Lawrence for the Giants to 299 with the Will Shipley. And again, if you're new to us, we are tomorrow night. We stream on Fanatics Live. That's where we'll be tomorrow night. We'll be back. You'll see this. We'll be back on Monday, I believe. Johnny Wilson. Mrs. said there might be an AM stream. Would there be a Sunday morning AM stream?
Maybe.
That's tomorrow, you know.
I know.
Or would there be a Monday morning?
TBD.
Okay. We have Brian Thomas Jr. Thank you, Chatty.
Welcome, Plank.
Ooh, we have, this is another Seahawk. Out of 32, Zach Charbonnet on the team logo. Zach Charbonnet, 28 out of 32. Free team had a nice break.
No, you're good. I just know you both go after the Giants.
All right, last pack. It is a Nate Wiggins orange and a Devontae Walker. All right, let me do a little recap of this break. Again, replays are available instantly on YouTube right now.
And there's about 2 minutes left in the giveaway and 8 teams left.
And that last break of the evening.
It is Eminem.
Eminem, we've hit some monsters tonight. We really have. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about the NFL Shield, Brian Thomas.
Yep.
That was crazy too. You know? We got some post to post on Instagram tonight. All right, Jaden Hicks, Keelan Robinson, Diggs, Bo, Keon, Stover to 200, Tom Brady, X-Fractor, Edgar and James to 325, Frank Gore, Dexter Lawrence, Javon Bullard on the Pink Velocity, Leonard, Bo, Caleb Bass, Bo Nix on the Star Command, Bradshaw, Jalen Wright, Trey Hendrickson, Jonathan Brooks was numbered to 99 on the patch, Trotter Jr., Jalen Waddle to 99, Jaquan Jackson, Gardner Minshew, Cooper DeJean is a silver, CJ Stroud, Nico, Keon Coleman, Nate Wiggins, AJ Brown, Flex. I gotta say Flex. Flex. We have a Jacob Cowing on the autograph. Caleb Williams contour. Gronk numbered to 25. Charbonnet to 32. Jacob Cowing again. 2 autos. Nice Marvin Harrison. Byron Murphy for Seattle. Gold Roman Wilson. Lad McConkey to 150. Adonai Mitchell was not numbered. Bryce Young. Debo. This Tyreek Hill was numbered to 15. Jersey match 10 on the print. Rakestraw. Smith. Blake Corum. RPA for the Rams to 49. The Tim Tebow Finest Mystery Facts. That's where you peel a card. Bucky Irving Auto. Bryce Young to 25. Jonathan Brooks Case Hit Phoenician. Same box. Double case hit. Wow. That means this case will have another box that has double case hit.
Wow. Okay, Brett said I'm kind of mad. I told my brother to get into TikTok and use y'all for a break, and he hit the color master drink make. That's awesome.
Brett. Thank you, Brett. And also, he has one over you now.
Yes. That's awesome.
All right, I need to open some.
Okay, so he's going to... Do you want to pop up the overlay real quick?
Yeah, I can do that.
He's going to pop up the overlay. There's just a couple teams left. And a couple minutes left in the giveaway. How you doing, Pun? That's funny. Okay, Juana Vila won the Seahawks in this break. And as the teams come off the board, I am putting the overlay up.
Open a new case of finance.
And we are almost there.
Gosh, we're down to 2 cases of finance.
Okay. Nice.
We'll have to hold that for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Congratulations, Juana. 2 teams left.
I am almost out of finance, too. It's a fresh case of that. Almost out.
So, Commanders, Panthers.
All right. The Commanders are still left? Is that what you said?
Now they're gone.
Okay. That's crazy.
I know.
Little Jaden Daniels autograph.
KS hopes his luck continues.
Man, Basson, I need to watch some interviews there.
Okay.
I mean, if you're Kenny Pickett, who you were told that you probably would be starting. Now they drafted 2 quarterbacks plus Flacco's there. Not to mention the other guy that's hurt.
So weird. Okay. We are sold out and overlay is full.
Okay, good luck. Last break of the night. My little spiel, Zach Chatty, is if you're new to us, we are live on YouTube, so you can watch replays anytime you want. YouTube is up and going now. We leave replays up forever. We think that's important. Also, we ship all base, even the veteran base that I skip over. And all cards ship, and we ship next business day, which is Monday. Good luck, everyone. Charlie G-Man, let's go.
Okay.
I did it a little bit better that time, yes. I think we should come up with like a song for that.
Hey, Heather, how are you?
Good evening, Heather. All right, here we go. Good luck. We have Tavondre, Mason Smith, Blake Corum, Malachi, Aeneas, Magic Man, Spencer Rattler, Mitchell, Marshawn Lloyd, and Michael Vick. I think so, Chatty. I've been trying to figure out a little jingle. All right, we have Dante, Lindicki, Elway, T.O., Todd Heap, Danny White to 75, with a Jonathan Brooks, Frank Gore, Steve Young, and Chris Braswell. Let's get a Brady autograph. In this product, it would actually be a Buccaneers Brady.
That's right.
All right, Roman, Jacob, Michael Pratt. We have Dwayne Bowe. And we have, is Jason Taylor gold to 50 for the Dolphins. That's beautiful.
There you go, Eminem. It's a dolphin.
All right, Dallas Turner is to 20 with a Mitchell. Does Eminem have them?
Yes.
Lad McConkey, X-Factor, and a Fred Taylor. Nice, Eminem. Jason Taylor was a GOAT there for Miami.
Okay, Jim, Green Bay, or you said Ohio State, right?
We'll get you one, Jim.
I'll get you something.
All right, Warren Moon on the Seahawks. Billy Sims, Walter Payton. All right, there's a Prodigy's autograph.
Okay.
I'm going to go with a long shot and say Marvin Harrison Jr.
Okay.
Wow, Brock Bowers to 25.
Whoa.
That's with the black background.
Nice.
23 out of 25. Who had the Raiders?
Jonathan.
We haven't seen
There we go.
any Brock Bowers autographs tonight. Wow, 2 good autographs in that box. I didn't expect a really good one with that Jason Taylor. Nice. All right, Lenny to 325. Rice, Michael Vick, Adonai, and Roger. Yes, Jonathan. He's going to break so many records, too. All right, we have Magic Man, Barry Sanders, Bruce Smith, Chop Robinson to 150, Malik on the X-Fractor, Brendan Rice and Phil Sims. How many Bulldogs got drafted this weekend? I know my Lions drafted one. All right, Lenny, Joe Alt, Sam Hartman, Trey Benson, Leggett, Jim Everett. We have Michael Vick and a Barry Sanders to 125 on the purple. Tank, Bradshaw and Zach.
D-Fry, I'm very worried about what you're going to say. And hi, Tank. D-Fry.
D-Fry, are you going to... D-Fry, is this good news?
The one from us?
Is it the one from us, D-Fry? What's up, Primo?
Hey, Primo.
What was the redemption?
I don't remember. T-Fry.
Who had the Lions in this?
Oh, Primo.
Okay, Primo. That's what I was thinking. Nice, Primo. We have a JSN to 299 on the patch with a Romeo Dobbs and a Drake May. Which one is it?
D-Fry, what redemption was it?
Is it, D-Fry? All right, Kyron, Brock Purdy, Spencer Rattler, and Roma Dunze. All right, Trevor, Jared Goff, Kyron Williams, and a Jatavian Sanders. All right, Russell, Danny Dimes, with a Tajay Spears contours and a Jared Verse for the Rams. He's a beast. All right, come on. We have a Devin Leary to 299 RPA for the Ravens with a CJ Stroud to 399. Milton. It was a Joe Milton D-Fry. What product was it out of? Is this Devin Leary's signature? I thought it said Jimmy there for a second. I guess that's Devin Leary. I don't remember that autograph.
So, D-Fry, is it...
Okay, we'll message you,
We'll
D-Fry.
message you.
Rashad White, Devin Achan, Jalen Wright, and Jordan Travis. Oh, UPS. All right. Alex Singleton, George Kittle to $3.99. This Bo Nix is the silver variation, not the base. Nice Bo Nix. Is it Eminem? Is that how you write? That's what I thought for sure that said Jimmy on it. That's why I was like, does that say Jimmy? All right, George Pickens with a Jalen McMillan and a Theo Johnson Giants. All right, Travis. Just getting going in this break. We have a Braylon Allen RPA to 99 for the Jets with a Debo. Getting some numbered Debo tonight to 249 and a Jonah Ellis.
Okay, D-Fry. I'll message you.
All right.
The one and only.
What's up, the one and only? This is the last of the night, yes. If that's what you're asking. All right, Jesse Bates, Jacobson Love, and Brock Bowers.
Thank you, Travis.
Thank you, Travis. And we've hit some really good hits in these tonight, like monster cards. I like mixers more than case breaks on some of this stuff. I just don't think the case breaks are worth it. All right, Mike Evans and Malik. You have a better chance at hitting in these mixers. That's why I do those. Some cases, some products okay for case breaks. Some of that, like Optic, it's not worth it. All right. We have a Najee, ETN, Khalil Mack. Brock Powers on the wave, too. And a Johnny Wilson for the Eagles. All right. That's just halfway. We still got Cosmic and we still have Optic. I'm calling Gold Downtown and Optic.
Okay, Bassin,
yeah.
Bassin, can you message me?
Bassin, if you message us too, Bassin, there's been an issue there for sure. Thank you, Bassin.
Yeah, I forgot Bassin.
D-Fry, Bassin is Mean Dean over on Fanatics. All right, we have Denard Robinson. There was a berry there too. Marino and Brock Bowers. Ooh, nice, Heather. Nice.
Nice.
All right, Wayne Corbett with the Drake May Brady. I want the 101 of that card. And then Xavier Worthy. Well, I want to hit that for someone.
Yes.
All right, Will Levis, Steve Young, and Jordan Morgan.
Yes. Please, Bassin.
Stroud, Lynn Dickey, Anthony Richardson, and Mims.
Here, I typed in the chat.
Hi, Mrs. 238.
Hi.
You just said hi in the chat.
I know, it was for Bassin.
All right, Jim Kelly, Roman Wilson to 99, and Ray Davis.
Haha.
You should do content on your account.
I've thought about it.
You should do a day in the life of Mrs. 238.
Oh, gosh. No one wants to see that.
All right, Griffin, Gronk, Kurt Warner, and Jalen Wright. JT, I know that guard is a dog too, but yes, I'm very happy with that pick. Porter, Westbrook, and Davis. I wanted your linebacker though. Pretzel Reviews is a good one. All right, it's this is Bruce Matthews for the Titans with a Joe Montana and a Wilson. Oh, I'm not hating. I'm really happy with our draft pick. It's an Eli Manning to 99 for the Giants. Michael Pratt and Smith.
Oh, Pete, I think it's not even that it was stolen. It just, you know how it gets lost and like gets stuck somewhere.
I don't think it's a driver thing, Pete.
Yeah, for sure.
He just had another card in the past.
He had a big card
that got lost in the warehouse.
Yeah.
All right, Cribs, Gronk, and a Vidal. We love our UPS driver.
Our UPS driver's awesome.
The one who delivers here. Shout out.
Shout out.
He watches sometimes.
He does watch sometimes.
Tyke and McCaffrey. All right, we have Kurt Warner, Steve Young, and Devin Leary.
Yeah, it's happened twice with him, so I don't know if there's something weird with his warehouse.
All right, Reed, Sharp, Tom Brady, and Xavier Legette.
I know. We know D-Fry.
All right, we have Byron Murphy, Nucleus. There was 2 in that one. Singletary and Estimate. And I think, D-Fry, you have a really good friend that works there, too.
We usually, if we overnight it, we ship it in a box.
All right, Luke Kuechly with a Drew Brees to 150. Nice. Saints, Nola 2.
Usually I tell shipping if we're UPS, it has to go in a box.
Yeah.
Hey, chips and dip. Oh, man. Now I want chips and dip.
I thought you had some for lunch. Troy Aikman, Drew Brees, and Ricky. Was your guac good today?
It was very good. Deep fry, I can't even with that one.
Atwater, Aikman, Young, and Neighbors. Deep fry, there's still something coming from that. I promise. We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
We have faith that something's going to come of that. All right, Michael Vick, Amendola, Peyton Manning, and Turner. JT, it's got to be your favorite team. All right, Dawkins, Ricky on the refractor with the Blake Corum. I like it. I'm happy with who they drafted. I like the defensive tackle, the guard from Georgia. All right, we have the Caleb, Drake, May, and Jaden Daniels. Not numbered here or anything, not worth much. But what we do is whatever the next team that shows up goes to that. Between these 3, so we're looking for a Bear, a Patriot, or a Commander. Base cards count. Good luck. It is crazy. Teams do that a lot, though. I feel like the Giants draft a lot of Wolverines. The Eagles do too, but the Eagles draft a lot of the Georgia Bulldogs. All right.
Chatty's not helping on this one because he has the Colts.
Oh, okay. We're looking here. Okay.
No more Dustin.
All right, Tavondre Sweat. Not yet, Dustin. We'll be into a fresh case tomorrow. All right, we have Diggs. There's a Commander. So Austin Eckler wins this for the Commanders. We have an Austin Eckler on the flex and a Jaquan Jackson.
Okay,
Right.
D-Fry gets first dibs on the first 1 of 1 Riley Leonard.
What's up, Logan? Logan,
Hey, Logan.
I don't mind the Uptowns, Logan. I like the comps on them. But yeah, I think the Uptowns are cool. I like some of the artwork. I like Downtowns better, but I like the Uptowns. All right, Trey Hendrickson to 199 for the Bengals. A JT. All right, Tyler Lockett and the Ben Sinnott. Goober, but they're still at least 200-300, right? I knew they wouldn't stay at 800. There's no way. I still think that's pretty sick for a card out of because you can't get them in hobby. So you're getting a $200 or $300 card out of a blaster or a mega, right? I still think that's pretty cool. All right, Juju and Braylon. If they would have put them in hobby, it might have. And I know like the better QBs are still going for like 400. All right, Roma Dunze on the lighted up and a JC Latham. All right, we have a Geno Smith for the Seahawks to 299. Nice Seahawks. If T-Law can stay healthy, JT, new system, I think T-Law is going to be just fine. We have Eric All.
Hi, Zach. I see you over there.
Yeah,
Zachy is
Goober,
over
I don't
on
know.
Twitch. I don't know how long ago that was, quite
Oh,
honestly.
Zachy. Sorry, Zachy. If you're Zach Ertz and Edwards. We'll be back on Fanatics tomorrow. I need a different setup so I can see the other chats.
Yeah, I know.
Heather, the question of the day His favorite sub place and favorite sub from that place. All right, Javonte Williams to 60 and Michael Pratt. I thought of that because we drove past the Firehouse Subs and that sounded so good. I love their hook and ladder. Most people are saying Jersey Mike's Club or Italian.
Zach, we've had some good hits.
Has Zach seen?
No.
JC Latham and DJ Zach. We hit some monsters. We did hit Zach. We hit a gold downtown. Also hit a Jaden Daniels.
Zach E, not Zach Chatty.
Uranus. And you know what? I love most Philly cheesesteaks as well too. Darius Robinson. Oh, we hit the NFL Shield Brian Thomas Jr. autograph out of Phoenix, it was a sick looking card. And then a Color Blast Drake May too. All right, BTJ on the throwback and the Jaden Daniels. We'll get both those loaded. All right, here we go.
Heather, will you eat a sandwich?
Oh, Tank.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dallas Turner on the hollow and Audric.
Deep fry, that too.
Oh, another blue ice. Wow. These are numbered to 15. These can be absolute monsters. Zach Moss for the Bengals. That's the third one in 3 boxes in a row.
Dookie.
All right. 5 out of 15 on the blue ice. Goober, you were at the draft, right? All right, here's our autograph, numbered to 150. J.J. McCarthy is live.
Yes.
On card, J.J. for the Vikings. Who had the Vikings?
Dave Abe.
Let's go, Dave.
Piney.
What's up, Piney? That's not part of the card. That's part of the top loader. Nice. All right.
Nice.
Valhalla. That's on card hollow to 150. J.J. with the Jatavian Sanders and a Troy Franklin. Nice Jatavian for the Panthers. What do we have here? Hollow of A.J. Dillon. All right, give us one more numbered card. We'll take a Go Rhino. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's Jalen Polk and a Marvin Harrison. All right. Let me do a little recap here. And then again, if you're new to us, replays are available on YouTube instantly. They're already there. We'll stop it here, and then they'll be there even more. And then again, if you're new to us, we'll be back Monday.
Monday night, the account would be live.
It'll be our son Noah. We might be live Monday morning, us, or tomorrow morning. We don't know yet.
Yes.
But for sure, Sunday nights, we're always on Fanatics Live.
Yes.
If you're looking for breaks from us or want to hang with us over there, you're welcome. All right, we had the Brian Thomas throwback, Jaden, Gino, Rome, Trey, Ricky, Matthews, Johnny, Debo, Theo, George Kittle, CJ Stroud, Jared Verse, Tajay Spears, JSN, Drake May, Dobbs, Malik, Chop, Lenny, Ladd, Danny White, JC, Zach Ertz, Austin Eckler, Barry Sanders, numbered, Bo Nix Refractor, or silver. Now I'm used to top stuff, you know.
Yes.
Mike Evans, Dallas Turner. This was numbered to 20. Nice Brock Bowers wave. Braylon Allen RPA. Jatavian. Zach Moss to 15. Javonte to 60. Devin Leary RPA. Eli Manning. Jason Taylor to 50. Breeze to 150. Wilson. And then congrats on the Brock Bowers to 25.
Yes.
And the J.J. McCarthy on card to 150, 31 on the print for the Vikings.
Yes. And nice, Trevor. You had a good hit, too. I did see your message, so we'll take care of that.
Trevor, congrats on your Bo Nix. No, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Trevor hit the Uranus Jaden Daniels. That is a monster card, too.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Yep. Appreciate any follows before we hop off again. Follow us on Insta if you want to. We usually say where we're going to be since we're not always on one platform or the other. But we'll be back.
Wow. Nice.
Really, Trevor? Wow.
Wow.
Really? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's higher than I thought it would be.
Yeah, me
Good
too.
night, D-Fry.
Good night.
Good night,
Indy
Rick.
Fry, I'll get in touch with you.
Good night, Jay Latham.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Thanks, Joshua.
Good night, Josh. Good night.
Bye.
YouTube and Twitch will also
Bye,
see you
thanks.
later.